Oh, and welcome. Good time of day, everyone. As usual, we are going to be taking a few moments just to let everyone get in. We're starting a bit late. We had some technical issues, but we're going to get the ball rolling as soon as we can. We might have a little bit of a shorter session, maybe as a result, but we'll see what we can do. Aside from that, I suppose while we take this time for everyone to get in, we will go around the virtual table and let everyone know who we are and roughly what we're playing. And if they want to plug where they're at normally, that's fine too. Take it away, Bosco. Yeah.
I hate to be a jerk. Your stream says that you were streaming Halo the Master Chief Collection.
Oh my goodness, let me change that right now. Thank you very much.
No, we can stream Halo. I can
Halo
switch it real
3v3
quick.
SWAT. Let's go.
Welcome, let's go, baby. All right, so, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to a lasso run of Halo Reach. I'm here with the boys. It's your boy.
Good catch, Monty. Thank you very much. All right, well, Bosco, if you want to do your just general pluggings while I fix this.
Yeah, no, hello, everyone. You can find me at EdBoscoVA on both Instagram and Twitter and TikTok, and right here on twitch.tv/Edward Bosco, where every Friday I'm doing wrestling. Every Thursday I'm doing Throwback Thursdays, where I play all the classic games that sometimes you may or may not want to play or revisit, especially like Street Fighter, the OG Street Fighter, where none of the inputs work. Wednesday is the Unexpectables with some of these other lovely folks. We were just talking about Halo because on Tuesday, which is tomorrow, we do lasso runs of Halo Reach. We've also gone through ODST and Halo 3. I do that with Evie, Heartsy, and Zan, so come check that out. It's a lot of fun. Also, on Saturday, I stream Yakuza with my good buddy Connor McKinley over on twitch.tv/Distortion Devil. And Sundays, I'm off. It's the Lord's Day to rest. It's football day. Leave me be, please.
Well,
that's me.
Hot damn. Yeah. All right. Shay, go and take it away.
Okay. I mean, you always go to me, but I don't really have anywhere besides here on Monday and on Monty's channel on Thursdays.
Well, who are you and what are you playing?
I am the good friend Shay, and I am playing Serena, a vampire. Yeah.
The
All right.
opposite, a certified bad girl, TM.
Oh, yeah. I'm never good at this whole,
I am also terrible at it. I'm trying to get better as time goes on, but it's skill in its own. Speaking of which, Evie, where can they find you? Who are you playing? Who are you?
I am me. We're playing Yamato Yuki, old sleepy fox person. I mean Mad Mage on Thursdays and do the Halo on Tuesdays. But before Mad Mage this Thursday, I'm gonna do a big little stream thing with maybe some sub goals. I don't know. It'll be fun. I'll see how it goes.
All right. And Artsy, where can they find you? What are you up to?
You can find me here on Mondays, and you can find me on Bosco's Twitch channel on Tuesdays, and probably nowhere else because university's kicking my ass. So I'm not allowed to live. I'm just allowed to work. That's about it.
Work. And Monty Glue, what are you up to?
I'm eating a burger, but you can find me at Montyglue on Twitter. You can find me at twitch.tv/Montyglue. You can also find me on Blue Sky Montyglue and Montyglue on YouTube. I canceled Mass Effect today, and I'm very sorry. My sinuses are aflame at the moment. But you can catch me on Wednesdays, DMing the Unexpectables. Shay, why the fuck are you messaging me? What is this?
That wasn't meant to be.
Oh, fuck yeah, that's awesome. Sorry, that's good.
Just the
and then
hard cut.
You can find me Thursdays DMing the Dungeon of the Mad Mage, and then on Friday is Final Fantasy, and then Monday is Mass Effect. Jazz hands.
Jazz hands. All right. Well, I guess that leaves just little old me. I am Xanless Grim. You can find the episodes that lead up to this episode over on my Twitter at Zanny_Grim. If you want to find those there, you can find the links to that in the pinned comment. Aside from that, you could find me on Tuesdays, where before Halo Halo Lasso with everyone else. I'll probably be doing more MechWarrior Online tomorrow at around noonish PST. So if you're into that, it'll be there. And then on Wednesdays, obviously Unexpectables. Thursdays, obviously Mad Mage, been stated. And then Mondays, yeah, hopefully we'll be right back here next week for more Stalwart Souls. But without much further ado, players, are we ready for session 4 of Stalwart Souls?
I sure am. Can I make a special request from the chat before we start?
You may.
Just for them to say a very warm and welcome hello to Mr. Mark Allen Jr., who's sitting to my right, hanging out. We're enjoying the last couple hours before he goes home. So everybody say hi to Mark, and you'll see him on Wednesday.
Hi!
I still want
Thanks,
those pictures of you hugging.
Fuck you, Mark.
Heartsy wants the pictures of you hugging.
I'm trying. He keeps moving the camera.
What? Who dares to move the camera? He just gave you the middle finger.
All right.
All right.
And with that, we'll get into this.
Yeah.
Oops. A second. The appropriate music. That ain't it.
Spooky.
From where our adventurers and friends last stood, Kanato Yuki, Serena Vanderstar, Koro Evis, Ash, and Fenris Kenrei found themselves in mortal danger of a late evening plot. First, creatures from an unknowable place threatened to kill Kanato's friends before capturing the so-labeled princess and taking Kanato to God's knows where. The party quickly defeated the attackers, but not without the aid of an unlikely companion that served this enemy unwillingly, a friendly flump named Philumph. The group took the stray aberration home with them to the Koro estate, where they learned more of the troubled times that they are now in and who might be bringing those upon them. The following morning, the gang reported their findings to the Master of Magics on Cold Rock, a warforged named Amor. Amor took their report with tact, but requested that the group resolve the situation in the Cups district. Reports state that someone knows more about the attack on the Cups, and that the only lead Amor had was someone named Cezanno, somewhere deep lying within the Cups district itself. As Amor and his people are met with hostility and distrust within the district, despite their many attempts to offer aid during yesterday's attack, they requested, or rather Amor requested, that the errant band of adventurers seek out this Cezanno and hopefully find out what they may know and in exchange for offering of aid. However, as the flock of friends ventured into the far more ruined Cups district, they found an injured Githyanki fleeing from the clutches of a chasing Ghast. This is where we return to our heroes as they ready themselves for the savage threat for them. And with that, players, please roll for initiative.
I don't want to. Can I just stay over here where it's safe?
Yeah, 8. Nice
High five, Evie. Stay brain cell.
Let me get that 15.
Yeah.
Excuse me. Sorry.
Oh, hang on. I got to make a change.
Oh, I was rolling for initiative. Thanks for the raid, Burnout Vaughn.
Hey, what up, Burnout? Hope you're doing well.
What do you mean Mr. X is dead? Fuck you. He's alive.
Oh, no, he's right.
In our hearts.
In our hearts and on our hearts only.
All right. Pausing for initiative writing down. Give me one moment. Oh my gosh, my dice. Let me grab those.
Got my physical dice here. I'm gonna roll one for luck.
If you roll a nat for 1, I swear.
It's okay. Roll 20 loves me. Do you remember my healing in Mad Mage?
True.
Roll like 7 8s in a row on the D8.
That was
Yeah.
insane.
Your favorite number was 10 for the night.
Oh.
I don't know. Saying, don't worry, roll 20 loves me. Sounds like famous last words.
Yeah, before rolling is always just...
Monty and Evie, discuss amongst yourselves who you wish to go first between you.
Since you're melee, I think it's better you go first.
If you wouldn't mind, then I can get
Yeah.
next to my allies and help them out.
Go punch people, like you like to do.
I can do
Okay.
more than punch.
You
can
can,
also
all right, you
kick.
can kick. Yeah.
And kick, yes, they
Kick.
can kick.
Cut.
And also,
Punch.
A hot take.
It is
kicking
all in
just
the mind.
punching with your feet.
why would you say something so controversial and yet so fucking brave?
All right, Serena, as you look over towards this now prone, injured Githyanki, who raises an arm above his hand to try and protect himself feebly from this monstrous creature, you can't help but smell the same strange, acrid odor from the undead that you had previously encountered that seemed to have shunted into Cold Rock. A distinct smell that is different than the undead that you are accustomed to, yet somehow familiar to your senses. And as you ready yourself for any form of combat, you are certain that in this dimly lit, broken, ruined of a alleyway, the Ghast's eyes are locked on in a predatory fashion towards the Githyanki. And it is your turn.
Okay. She doesn't say anything. She just kind of does that low, kind of grumbled, like, sigh, like, okay, here we are again. Is that, like, just a crack in the alleyway?
So yeah, that's a crevice that goes downward, so it's difficult terrain to run through.
Okay, and that part's open.
Yep.
Okay. I don't think I have enough movement to get all the way there, so... I guess I'll dash for my move.
Okay.
Okay, sorry, go ahead.
Go ahead and give me a perception if you can.
Okay. 17.
As you look towards the creature, you see similar. You're somehow familiar with ghasts and their anatomy. This one does look a little larger and lengthier than the ghasts that you are kind of almost naturally accustomed to seeing. But from its elbows and from its knees protrude those strange blackened stones from the skin that you saw explode a few days prior.
This creature, it's not normal. Prepare yourselves.
Anything for your bonus action, or is that your turn?
It was focused on the Githyanki, or was it focused on me?
It's focused on the Githyanki.
Githyanki. I don't have a bonus action that's gonna get his attention on me. Can she just kind of yell at it? See it try to get its attention?
Go ahead and give me an intimidation.
17 again.
Woo! What do you say or do to try and get its attention?
She probably wouldn't be too wordy. Hey, ugly, over here. Just keep it very simple.
As you kind of shout at it, you notice its ears are kind of bleeding this almost blackish ichor as it seems to react somewhat in pain to the noise and looks as though it's going to bear down towards you instead as you pass the check. And as it does, it is its turn. It's going to rush towards you.
Cool. Awesome. Love that.
Yep.
I love that for you. Yeah.
You did that. Good job.
You saved them. Now we must save you.
No, we're good.
Yeah,
You
we
guys
have
just
that
stay in the
one.
back.
All right. That is a 13 to hit.
Does not hit.
All right. As it misses. That is its turn. It is now Fenris.
I am coming to assist. Question: are the rocks considered difficult terrain?
Yes. But it does give you height advantage if you want to go up there, if you're using rain.
I can still get here not going to the rocks. So I am going to go to this spot. I'm going to double move here.
All right.
And I will that will be my turn. I have to use all my movement to get there.
All right. You want to say anything, or are you good?
I am good. I'm just going to charge up, and considering what my compatriot just said, I am just going to pull out sword, shield, and back them up because this thing looks pissed off already. And that was a good scene.
As you do approach Fenris, please give me a Constitution saving throw.
Pardon? Sorry, I just had shorts thrown at me. Constitution saving throw.
Yep.
This could be a bad time. That's a nat 20! Get the
Nicely
fuck
done.
out of here! I run Ravenloft! Don't give me a get. Sorry.
As you run up towards the thing, you notice that this stones protruding from the skin makes the areas of where the chains that are implanted into your body begin to become colder, but you manage to completely resist whatever ill effects that would bring upon you. And it is Koro's turn.
All right. So just to double check, this is just a crack in the ground?
Yes.
Is this, do I have to make a check to go past it, or is
Check to go past it or difficult terrain. So just it's an additional 5 squares of movement to go through it.
Let me see here. Dang it. I will... Or should I help this guy? Yeah, I'll help this guy. I'm gonna dash with my action to get... Second, sorry. To get here.
Okay, yeah.
Sorry, I'm just checking something here.
Checking your monk abilities.
Okay, yeah. Okay, I'm gonna swoosh up behind my lovely
swoosh?
friend. I said, yeah, Fenris. I swoosh up behind Fenris, and I'm gonna turn to the Gith Yankee and kind of like gesture, like get over, like beckon him to like go in, this direction.
As you look over towards him, he looks relieved, as though your group is a godsend away from this creature. You see the fear pretty significantly, though not completely, subsiding. However, as you look down, it looks as though one of his legs is completely bent the wrong direction. There are a number of claw wounds that are making him bleed pretty profusely as he kind of tries to crawl towards your area, or your position.
I'll keep that in mind and look towards the 2 melee, and I'll be like, hey, maybe have this, and that'll end my turn.
All right. Kanato, your turn. Oh, I'm so sorry. I skipped Ash. Ash, your turn.
Let's see. How far can I go?
Let's go, Ash.
If I move here, whoops. If I move here, do I have an angle on this?
Yeah, you do.
Okay. I'm gonna move there. Sorry, that was here, I think. Right?
5. You got
You
5
can
more
move
feet.
one
One
more
more.
if you wanted.
One more. I'll do this one. And I will cast Ray of Frost.
All right.
Old reliable.
Old reliable.
14.
14 does beat its armor class.
Nice.
Let's go.
4 cold damage.
4 cold damage. Check. Okay. Damage done. Anything else?
Frost is amazing.
No, that'll be my turn.
All right. Kanato, now it's your turn.
I'm gonna. Is Flump on my head? Philumph?
Up to you.
I mean, they've got to be near. Do they have to be near me or on me to make my divine?
They have to be on your head to
go?
block out.
Okay, then they would probably be on me.
Okay. Then they will not get turns. They won't have their own initiative. They'll just
That's
operate with you.
fine. I'm gonna move up alongside Ash, and am I able to see the stones in this creature?
As you approach closer towards it, yes.
Can I make some kind of check to know that they might explode like the other thing did because of the same stuff in it, or am I jumping to conclusions there?
Unfortunately, you don't know. The only person who you can think of that might know would be either your somewhat adopted brother or Fenris.
Before I take my shot, I will call out and be like, that thing's not going to explode if we kill it, right? And then I'll take my shot hesitantly. I don't want to make it explode and hurt them, but I also don't want it to attack them. Second.
That is a hit.
For 10.
And damage. Okay. Is that turn?
Yep, it's turn.
All right. Koro, you notice the Githyanki slowly crawl towards you, though they seem to be very labored and in pain as they do so, only managing to get a few feet closer towards you.
Okay, understood.
Serena, please give me... Oh, never mind. Your turn.
Oh, you're about to have him make a check. Well, first I think I'm gonna do that.
Okay.
And I think she's gonna try and hit it with her axe.
Okay. Go and give me to hit.
22.
22 is a hit, absolutely.
For 6 slashing.
6 slashing. Woo. All right.
It's not a lot for 1d12, to be
True,
fair.
but we are level 1, so pretty decent at the
And-
very least. Any other actions, or are you good?
That's my turn.
All right. The enemy, still looking towards you with a more predatory fashion, is going to try and make a rather large attack with its hands, very elongated as their arms stretch out, and make a swing towards you, Serena.
Okay.
Clawing for 14 to hit.
Misses again.
Very good. And then it's going to make a quick bonus action bite towards you, Fenris.
Okie dokie.
Okay.
That's a
that's
natural
nothing.
1.
Let's go.
That is just a miss. So that is the enemy's turn. Fenris, please give me another Constitution saving throw.
I don't like this. I know what it is, but I don't like it. Come on, let's do it again. Same as the last time. We're going with a 7. That's bad. I know what that says.
Yes. As you are now starting your turn next to the Ghast, unfortunately, its very powerful aura of undeath brings a stench to your nose that is difficult to overpower your senses are sundered as you are poisoned until your next turn.
Cool. My favorite. Does that mean I have disadvantage to hit it?
Poison creature has disadvantage on attack rolls
Yeah.
and ability checks.
Cool. My favorite. So I'm still going to try to swing at this thing because I need to see what I can do. So I will do so with disadvantage. That is a 12.
12 will unfortunately miss.
That's
What about flanking? Does he get flanking?
Do I get
Plus
flanking?
2, 14, you do hit.
Let's go. 10 slashing.
Good catch, Shay. As you slash into this thing, you are certain that these particular spikes that you've seen before embedded in this creature, they won't explode like the strange bomb-like device that you had encountered previously, but they do give and modify the creature to be somewhat magic resistant. They gain resistance to all magical damage.
Interesting. Okay. Also, in response to Kanato's question, would I know in game if this thing would blow up?
You know it won't. You know
Okay.
what those spikes do, so that's what I described.
Got it. Okay. It's fine. Just kill it. And I would like to bonus action hit it with Polearm Master.
All right, hit it with the half then.
Yep. Any minute now. I heard it. Where'd it go?
It's charging up.
Oh, I believe it. Come on. Come on.
Maybe
Roll
There it is.
20.
Natural
Oh,
one. I was looking
Natural
for it.
one.
Woo!
Oof.
I'm going to guess that's a miss.
That is a miss. Please give me a dexterity saving throw. Unfortunately, you do have disadvantage
Cool.
because of the stench.
Yep. That's a 9.
Serena, please give me a dexterity saving throw. Just normal.
Cool.
Okay. 11.
11. You are, if you would like Serena to use your reaction, you notice the pole arm that is attempted to swing with a second strike from Fenris. The creature ducks underneath, and a strangely unnatural claw upward seems to disarm the weapon from Fenris as it goes flying towards this crack in the ground. You may use your reaction to stomp it on the ground and keep it as is, or it's gonna fall into wherever this pit goes.
Yeah, she'll stomp on it. She'll use her reaction. Stop it from going down.
Then this creature is going to move here, and that is its turn. It is now. Sorry, that was on Fenris. Never mind. That was on Fenris's turn. I was thinking something else. It is Ash's turn.
I'm gonna get a little closer. Just gonna get kind of a nicer angle here, and I'm gonna mix it up. I'm gonna use Ray of Frost.
Wow. Bold decision today, I see.
Ooh.
8 will unfortunately miss.
Darn. Yeah, don't really have a lot else I can do here. I guess that's my turn.
All right. Next up is Koro. Oh, Monty is muted.
Monty.
There's a cat on me. I'm sorry.
No, not the cat.
Cat
Cat
modifiers.
Alright, I am gonna swoosh to the right here. And I am gonna huck a dart at this guy.
Okay.
Go, dart! Ooh, 21.
That is absolutely it.
For 5 points of piercing damage.
Woo, pretty good.
And I cannot unarmed strike from this position. I'm gonna protect this guy. Can I move him, or that would probably take an action, I'm assuming, eh?
I will let you move him, but how many squares of movement did you move? Just 2?
Just 2, yeah.
I'll let you move him only 1 right now.
Alright, then I'm gonna move him this way. So here.
Got it.
Alright, that will end my turn. Excuse me.
Okay. It is now, let's see, Koro, Kanato.
Right. You picking the best movement spots. I'm gonna follow you. And how injured is this looking? Is it looking really beefy still? Looking,
It is
taking a lot of damage?
difficult to say. Its body is wounded, and there are areas that should be covered by at least flesh that are long since rotted over, so it's difficult to say how beat up this thing is.
How many hits can this thing take? I'm just gonna keep shooting.
Do you want the
All
above
right.
game answer? Because it also might not matter.
Oh yeah, I'm sure. 12.
12 to hit will unfortunately miss.
Yeah. Well, that's. Oh well, I'll move forward. I can move forward 2 more. I'm gonna get it here.
Mother
Alright.
short bow.
I also forgot, Monty, unfortunately, on your turn. Can you give me a Constitution saving throws, Koro?
Go,
I don't wanna get this
Constitution saving
close.
throw. Oh, it was almost a natural 20, but it's a 9.
Oh,
Your dragon nose
I-
can't handle it.
because I forgot, and that's on me. I forgot to do it at the beginning of your turn, so unfortunately, right now you are also poisoned.
Okay, good to know.
He is going to stay there, but he'll offer his assistance in moving for the Githyanki. That'll be his turn. Serena, you are seemingly immune to this creature's aura of undeadly stench, and it is your turn.
I guess that's the luxury of being undead myself.
Yep.
Man, must be nice.
Yeah, I guess it comes with a few pros. Lots of cons, but a few pros, you know. Can I use my bonus action to kick the pole back to Fenris?
Yeah, I'll give that to you.
Okay, so I think she's going to start by just kicking the pole back and be careful. You can't afford to lose your weapon. And she's going to use her action to attack this guy again.
All right. 14 will just hit.
Well, 16 with the flanking.
Oh, 16. My apologies.
Holy
Uh,
15.
15 slashing.
15 slashing. How do you want to do it?
I
Let's
think she takes the
go!
pole back, and then in the same sentence of like saying, don't want to drop your weapon, she just turns and just slices him straight in half.
As you cut him down, and his body turns into two pieces ahead of you, you notice that the corpse itself still emanates this horribly nauseating aura around you. So while initiative is over, those who are sickened are still sickened until out of this radius of the creature's corpse.
Shall I push him into the cavern?
Probably
please.
For the
Such
sakes.
divides, please.
Ow. Ugh.
Okay, I push him into the cavern.
All right. As you push the body into the cavern, it drops. You hear it hit a few, you assume, ledges on the way down before it continues to fall a bit longer, and then a bit longer, and then you don't hear anything.
It's a good thing you didn't drop your weapon down there.
Yes, a close call on that one.
As the body falls over, you notice the Githyanki man look towards you, Koro, and in kind of broken, infernal, thank you very much. He then looks past you, Koro. Another one, he points.
Oh no. Where?
Oh god.
As you look
No.
over, he seems to be pointing towards Serena.
Yeah, I sigh and I walk away.
I stab them in the face. It's alright.
I wave my arm like we're gonna. No, they're a friend. They're good.
An undead that does not crave the flesh of innocence.
Yeah. I mean, it's like me. I'm a devil, and I do not wish to make bargains.
Oh, I see. Well, thank you for saving my life.
Of course. What were you doing down here?
I live in the area, just trying to salvage what was left of my home after the attack.
Ah, I see.
Ash,
Oh,
real quick.
go ahead.
Ash, as you look over, you actually recognize this figure.
Ooh.
Oh,
It's Gary the liar.
It's Gary, the liar.
do I know their name?
Yes, posting it in chat right now. You know them as Idrathon. They seem to be, or you know them as a local kind of baker. They tend to try and feed as many people as they can using some of the cave mushrooms that grow in the local area. You know their store was pretty vital for a lot of people here within the Cups district, and he looks haggard and beat up.
Okay. How is his leg still messed up?
His leg is completely broken.
Oof.
All right. Ash will approach. And just say like, come on, let's get him somewhere we can get him fixed up. And can we carry him like together?
Yeah, that's absolutely
He's
fine.
got one good leg, right?
Yeah.
He does.
So probably arm over each shoulder. You're probably good.
Or yeah.
Did you want to bring him where you are going, which you seem to be relatively close towards? You could also find more information as you are a little lost in this area with everything being kind of disheveled, or you can bring him back towards Amor's camp.
Towards a what?
Amor's camp, where you initially came from?
Oh, yeah. Do I know of any other places or people in the area that we could take him to help get him fixed up?
Unfortunately, the
just be-
Cups district is rarely known for altruistic areas, and usually you have to leave the Cups district to find a decent healer.
We could also just
Okay.
ask if he's anywhere they want to go. Like if they have an opinion.
Dude's leg is backwards. I think he's got. I think that's probably the biggest thing on his mind.
Yeah, we could piggyback him to the closest place, probably. Right?
May I
I'd be
ask
good with
what-
getting him treated.
May I ask what you are doing here? This is hardly a place for people who do not live here. Kind of looking towards you, Koro.
I point towards Ash, who lives here.
I think I recognize you. You are the hungry one, are you not?
Damn.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Ash
The
kinda-
hungry,
He called you out immediately.
the hungry too, as he looks towards a still very overfed Remington who's sleeping on your shoulder.
Good old Remy.
Ash is trying to kind of like pretend they're not blushing.
I hate
Yeah, I'm the hungry one.
I don't want to be that person, but it has been a while. We were coming here to look for what exactly? I don't know.
No, it's quite
a
all
guy
right.
Cezanno.
called Cezanno. They are
You're
one of
looking
the
for one of the
leaders.
5 demon heads of Cups, which is kind of like an unofficial leader of the district, named Cezanno. You know they have information regarding, or supposedly they have information regarding the attack on the Cups district that happened the previous evening. But Amor and his guards aren't really welcomed here for, you are certain, a number of cultural and historical reasons. So he asked you to go in his stead.
What was his name?
Amor. Or
What-
which
the
person?
the person we're looking for. Sorry.
Cezanno. Yeah, let me.
Cezanno. Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you so much. Sorry to derail. I just didn't. Have
No,
that in
it's
my notes.
quite all right. Take all the time you need. I'd rather you guys feel comfortable in the context. Please, is there anything I can do to help repay for you saving my life?
I kind of nudge his shoulder in the direction of this guy and kind of look towards the rest of the group.
Anyway, we're looking for Cezanno. If you have any idea where they might be.
You are not too far. Heading down this alleyway, he will make a left on the curved street. It's very large. At the end of the curved street will take you towards the end of towards the entrance of the cheap gate. Cezanno is typically there in his encampment.
Is that this
We should
perfect?
we should take him to heal first.
Cezanno does have healers under his employ, but I will trust your judgment, of course.
How far away was Amor's camp, and close is this one? Because I don't know about long journeys with a leg like that. It might be
You've
better
been-
to go to the quick one.
You have been traveling for about 30 minutes to 45 minutes, but you also kind of got lost in this area. So you've been kind of wandering. According to this Githyanki, Cezanno's place is about 15 minutes away. You aren't certain, unfortunately, because of the previous rolls, exactly how far it is to get out of the Cups district the other way.
I mean, if we go with them, they can basically guarantee we get there correctly as well,
True.
because they can be like a set of eyes and guide us there.
I mean, I think that's a solid plan.
It also gives us like a rep boost.
Yep. Yeah, a little bit.
Hey, we saved this guy.
It's like, hey, look, see, we're not terrible people. Want to talk?
As you look over and are kind of discussing amongst yourselves as to what you might want to do, both Koro and Ash, you notice that this person's eyes continually wanders towards Serena in fear.
I shall walk in the back.
I don't think that's too good of an idea either. I don't think you should be on an edge, because someone might like try and do like some kind of sneaky attack on you.
What if you carry our fine injured friend? It proves that you are not the monster that he thinks you are.
I like look at him.
You see, you hear audibly his pulse begin to elevate. Flashing arms. Is that wise?
Oh, yes, very wise. She's very strong, could easily carry 5 of you, I'm sure.
Give me a persuasion. I'll give you advantage because you just saved his life.
Alright. Oh boy, go monk.
Oh, here
persuasion.
we go. This will be good.
Oh, not bad actually. 18,
Hey.
and then a 5.
Oh.
That's more on brand, honest.
I don't know why you would save my life and then endanger it, so I will trust you.
You said you were looking for any of your old belongings or anything. Did you find anything? We could help, like, carry them for you if you did find anything.
My shop was completely destroyed by one of those shunted spheres.
No, not the bread.
Yes,
Not the
unfortunately.
bread.
He does look towards his belt, where you see what looks like a strange, gooey concoction. I did manage to save the starter, though, so I can get started at some other point.
Wonderful.
That's it. If you want to head towards Cezanno's, I can guide you.
That would be very helpful for us, yes.
Serena, how would you like to carry this individual?
I'll use my battle axe to kind of create like a seat, and I'll like kind of have him sitting on that behind my back and kind of like hold him like that. I'll be nicer than the football hold that I used on Kanado.
Okay, fair enough. As you pick him up, I'm gonna just move you over to the cold rock real quick. As you pick him up, Fenris, please give me a Constitution save with advantage.
Okay. It's a 16.
You feel the icy cold of your chains not leave after the creature was defeated and now far away from you, giving you the indication that there is more of this terrible anti-magic obsidian around, at least in the immediate area.
I was going to say, can I give a general sense on how close it is to our...
Sure, you're real quiet on our end real quick, but yeah.
Oh, yeah, no worries. There we go. Yeah, can I get a general sense of how close it is?
Unfortunately not.
Okay.
But you are certain that you should keep your guard up.
Okay. Everyone, nothing to panic about, but that anti-magic sensation is still here. So, be careful.
I swallow hard, like, oop.
Gulp!
So you guys want to keep heading out with this man as your guide?
Sure.
I think it's.
I think it
in
makes
our
a lot of
best
sense.
interest.
Yeah. I sure hope that nothing jumps out and I drop this guy and hurt him even more.
As you move forward, you do occasionally hear rubble, debris, ever slightly moving through the darkened areas of this dismal site. The Cups district was a shanty before, but now it is a rubbled one, and a deeply further troubled one as you're finding survivors trying to find whatever they can in salvage or in loved ones in the debris. But as you find areas that are less populated walking through the Cups district, you cannot help but feel as though you are being watched. Every darkened corner rests a pair of eyes that just dart out of view anytime you attempt to focus on them. With that, please elect one of you to make a survival check with advantage.
Ooh, boy.
Not it.
I have a 2.
I think you might be the winner then.
I have a +4.
Oh,
I
there's
also
Monty's
got
the winner.
That one.
Anybody else have better than that? No?
Nope. Go for it.
Oh, alright. Advantage, you said, Zan?
Yes, because you do have a guide. This is to avoid a random encounter.
Oh, okay. Not a good start. 7.
Flip it. Just flip it at a 1.
Oh, okay.
18. As you wander forward, it appears that as you continue your way through the Cups district and down this curved road, you find what looks like a little less rubbled of an area, a little less damaged of an area, but still a shanty town of sorts. But as you walk towards this large open encampment that leads towards the Cheap Gate, you are certain that whatever was following you or somewhat watching you is no longer around you.
Whew.
As you continue to walk, you find what appears to be a a converted stagecoach house with a number of makeshift lean-tos that form a defensive wall around the building. A number of goat-like demons, or Bulazau, as you would know them, seem to bar the entrance of the encampment, and somewhat cautiously at your approach have their weapons drawn but not aimed. Stop! Who approaches Cezanno's camp?
Gonna freeze.
Ash, I think this is you. You know them.
No, I don't.
Yes, go for it. This is all you, buddy. Shoving Ash forward.
I whisper to Ash's ear, is like, we are the Stalwart Swords. We're looking for an audience. You know, you got that. You got the charm. You got this.
We're we're looking for Cezanno. We have a few things we'd like to ask him.
Also, this man requires medical attention.
So we can
that's
see.
you.
However, I do not know if you are aware. You have an undead amongst your group.
She just comes sighs again.
Fenris is gonna turn. I hadn't noticed that. You're undead. Weird.
Evidently.
I'm just gonna see what they're...
State your purpose here, Necrospawn.
Well,
Listen,
one would seem to be bringing this injured Githyanki.
As he kind of looks down, up and down, he seems to notice that you're holding the injured man and don't seem to be the cause of his injuries, or at least making any further injuries. Again, elect one of you as you wish to make a persuasion.
I'm pretty decent at persuasion.
Do it.
Does it say Ash or Fenris?
Yeah, Ash, what's your persuasion?
3.
I'm a 6.
Oh, wow.
I'm gonna.
And as you brought this man, you saved his life and brought him with you. I will give you advantage on this as well.
I will take it because we've been dicey. 16.
Nice.
What would you like to say? They seem to be listening to you.
What was the last thing that they said? They just state your business.
Yes, they were concerned about Serena.
Yeah. First of all, her name is Serena. Second of all, if she was any threat, don't you think we would have dealt with it already? And third of all, the longer we wait here, the longer this man stays injured and his wounds fester. Is that what you're looking for?
You see him kind of calculate a response as he puts away his bow.
A wise decision.
We've been attacked all night by the undead. You'll forgive us for being at least a little cautious when seeing another.
Point taken. I can assure you that this undead is quite unlike any you've ever seen here on Cold Rock.
Koro! You hear out loud as you see a familiar-looking cackler demon run past the guard from inside Cezanno's camp and rush up towards your group.
Hi, cousin!
He runs towards you with a rather large, toothy smile, though many still missing, as he kind of pulls together what makeshift clothes he has on and his strange, beat-up hat, looking up towards the group. Oh, I'm so glad you guys are okay. I was worried you might still be in the Cups district when the attack happened.
We were, but we came out mildly unscathed. Some of us more than others.
Oh,
I see that you're okay, though.
oh, by the abyss, I didn't realize you had an injured. Please, I know them. I can vouch for them. As you see the other guards remove their weapons out of the way, and you seem to be free to enter this place.
Hey, thanks a lot. I appreciate that. We can understand how cagey that they've been, but we actually need an audience with the leader of this compound, as it were.
I can't necessarily get you a meeting with the demon head, but I can at least show you where the healer is. Come on.
All right, show the way, Dalmik.
As Dalmik kind of eagerly grasps at your hand, Koro, above him to kind of help guide you, you move into this rather beleaguered but very at-the-ready camp. You're noticing a near military precision of demons going about trying to keep themselves armed and as equipped as possible with a very well organized not only defense but rotation of these guards and sentries as a result that are decently armed and armored as mentioned before. But as you kind of walk into the past the fortifications, you notice a number of tents kind of in a defensive circle that Dolmek leads you towards, where you notice a few Githyanki and a few demons attempting to heal and triage the wounded. Please, over here. This is one of the healers. She's she lost her tongue some years ago, so she can't really talk much, but she'll heal your friend.
Sounds good enough for me. I'll gesture to the rest of my companions.
You look towards the healer's tent as you lay down this individual, Idrithon, as he kind of like thanks you and is given a few poultices to try and ease some of the pain. And as you look over towards some of the healer's tent, all of you notice what looks like a number of Dolmek's friends also injured.
Oh.
Not to look a gift and question it, but why are you here?
Well, we're here to try and talk to Cezanno, actually. We have some official, unofficial business with him.
Have you ever met Cezanno before? You ever met a demon head before?
I look towards my companions. Anyone?
Like
Ash, you have never met a demon head.
No, yeah, I've only heard of them.
No.
What was that, Evie?
Yeah, no.
Can't say that we have. It's kind of a new thing for us.
Oh, I see. Well, I really am rather happy and glad that you guys are all okay, but demon heads, they can be a bit temperamental, if you mince your words, if that makes sense.
Any advice? Like, should we offer to do a favor for them, or something, or what do you think is a good way to get an audience?
That is a good way to earn at least being listened to, but it really is up to them whether they meet with you. I can take you to where he normally is, but whether or not he shows up is entirely out of our hands. I'm sure you bringing the gift here hasn't been unnoticed, and that may go a decent bit of ways to arranging that meeting.
Well, that's good to hear. Elusive, hard to get a meeting with. This is going to be tricky. But at the very least, to start with help.
There, he kind of points over past, still inside the encampment, but kind of towards the center, a rather large, more wide and tall, dead tree made of strange reddish bark that has no leaves, but still gives an impressive shade from the sun sigil overhead. You see Dolmek kind of look over. Those who want to meet with him usually have to wait under his tree, and he either shows up or he doesn't.
And at the very least, we're an interesting bunch. Maybe they'll want to meet us just because of that. Hopefully. Wishful thinking.
Hopefully
they won't be upset with the company that we keep.
I think that's wishful thinking.
I mean, it might entice them to meet us more.
I just want to say, Serena, I think that you are credit to team. I like that you're here, and I appreciate the effort and work you put into this group. I just want to say that, just to balance out the slight minor aggressions you've experienced today so far.
It's so weird seeing people treat you this way when I've only ever really seen you as a friend.
You treat everybody as a friend.
Maybe.
Until recent days, at least.
Well, I wish you the best of luck. And I hope whatever you're going through, it ain't that trying.
I appreciate it, Dominic. So you had the trouble, eh?
Yeah, no guarantees.
Well, everyone, I suppose if you sit underneath a tree for a while, there's worse things to do.
Just
Hello?
give a wave to the Githyanki. You gonna be okay now? You look like you're in good hands.
I will, thank you. And I will try to find a way to make this up to you.
I think you've got your own problems to worry about first.
At the very least, I won't forget what you've done. Alright, what would you guys like to do?
Guess we're sitting under a tree. Crisscross applesauce!
As you walk
Man, this,
toward...
I gotta say, this is a cool looking tree. Do I notice any interesting facts about the tree, Zan?
As you're walking towards the tree, I know what you're trying to do, Bosco, and I will punish you later for it.
Okay.
Go ahead and give me a history check, specifically Fenris.
Okay. This will be just a normal roll. Let me make sure that it's rolling normal. It is. Good luck, Fenris. 6. That's my punishment.
You remember this tree being relatively important at some point, but you don't recall the story behind it.
Mm-hmm.
What you do recognize from your many times sailing through the stars is this is a long dead world tree that has been transplanted here.
So I am familiar that it is specifically a world tree.
You don't know the story behind it, though.
Gotcha. Okay. You'll all notice that Fenris just kind of takes a very long look at the tree before eventually taking a seat near Cora.
As you all take a moment to sit down under the tree, there is a strange sense of almost unease mixed with a sense of shelter, as though you're safe here, but you aren't certain for how long. All of you then see a looming shadow slowly peek over the party from somewhere on high. A loud, swooping noise seems to audibly and intentionally attempt to get your attention as you see a massive gray feathered demon in the shape of a tall bird like an owl with horns seem to land on the ground next to you. Around his neck, you notice immediately, Fenris, the symbol of Palor, magically ebbing and flowing with some strange enchantment, of which you can't quite make out its purpose, at least as of yet. The large creature looks towards you. I am Cezanno. You have entered the realm of my protection and my arbitration. I require the names of those who wish to converse.
My name is Koro Ivis.
Kanato Yuki.
Fenris, in honor.
I'm Ash.
Serena.
Philump.
Flomp.
You see Cezanno kind of look towards the group as from his beak he kind of sniffs around. All of you see as this creature, this large creature, kind of stands to its full height. It looks sickly and injured, but its movements seem to ignore that state that it's currently in. And as it kind of sniffs the air, looking towards you, Serena, an undead. He seems to eye you closely, though not with necessarily hostile intent.
That is the best reaction I've had so far.
Hell, well, we have fought undead for a very long time, even before the attack last night. I would know the face and the sigil of a Vanderstar anywhere. You are a long way from home, and seem to share strange allegiances. But I see you here not drawing steel, so I shall not draw my suspicions towards you. However, I must ask, why you have entered my domain.
You see, it's a funny story. Fenris is going to wait for someone to tell the tale who's maybe a little bit more articulate.
That's not me.
Oh God.
Monty?
I don't remember. It's been so long. I'm so sorry.
So, Cezanno. Basically, we are in a little bit of a situation with this whole undead attack, and we're trying to do our own little investigation as to what is going on, and trying to stop it. I don't know. We're an odd group.
And you were brought to the host of a demon head. Who sent you here?
I mean, we got a tip from the Master of Magics that you might have an inkling on what's going on, so we're just trying to follow up on that lead.
Amor,
We don't
the
really
fleshless
work for
one.
them. Yeah, we don't really work for them, but I mean, any advice is good advice.
Well, you must have been brought here for a specific series of information or resource, of which the latter I have very little to give or to spare. These people here are under my protection, and I will do what I can to make sure that their bellies are fed and their wounds are tended. However, if the Master of Magics has sent you here, he must have a dire need. So I would like to know exactly why you were brought to my gate.
I think he also has an interest in learning the information about why or what may have caused this attack to happen,
I think
or
that the
any
worry.
information.
I think that the worry is that whatever happens here could spread everywhere.
Then this Master of Magics is smarter than I gave him credit. Indeed, I do have more information on the attackers. I am willing to share the information, and I will give it to you free of charge. I only request that there is assistance in exchange. There is a nearby den with a two-toothed flaming skull that is raising further undead, making recovery efforts too difficult for my men to exchange. I am too injured from the fight in the previous evening to help deal with the problem myself, and what little militia I have left must defend the camp at all costs, until the bands of undead and looters are finally thwarted. He hands you the scroll. The information you seek is transcribed upon the scroll. Deliver it to whatever masters you wish, but if you see fit to clear out the den south for me, I will remember it. If you do not, understand that the next time you arrive here, you will no longer have my protection, and I may arbitrate against your favor.
Can I
I
just say
have
the
A
moment he
personal
men-
vengeance.
I was gonna say the moment he mentions the two-tooth flaming skull, I like to imagine all of our names turn red immediately. when he says that. Like our aggro just goes off.
I have a personal vendetta against the skull. We're doing this right now. Shit burned down my house.
I did not realize you lived in the Cup District.
This
No.
skull you mentioned has far reaches beyond simply the Cup District. Let's just say that's much.
I see. Well, he seems to try and hold back a cough as you notice, specifically from where you're at, Fenris, this healing amulet of Palor is attempting to keep his wounds that would have felled another mortal, allowing to keep this demon head still alive. I wish you luck in your ventures, and if you manage to find anything there that would make of any interest towards me or the camp, I would greatly appreciate it being returned.
Kanto is just like starting to pace. They're already like, let's fucking go. Like, come on, I'm going to go.
Oh, I'm gonna give him one too.
Careful now, Kanato. We should not be too rash. The last time we fought that thing, it almost killed us.
Oh, I'm just angry.
I know that you are, but
I can focus it finally, and I need this.
To be fair, I understand the frustration.
I believe it could be cathartic for him.
Well, I noticed, not help but notice anyways, that you made the acquaintance of one of the cacklers.
Yeah.
Well, they can guide you towards this den, if they are willing to, of course.
I do not want to bring them into harm's way.
You don't have to bring them in with the fight, but they might be able to guide you towards the den itself.
Okay.
The Cups district is not as, how do you say, as organized as it was.
It's noted. Very well.
This skull, it regenerates. How do we stop that? Anyone know? I don't want this thing coming back again.
Go ahead and give me a
break it, do
history
a
check.
million.
Anyone?
Sure.
Oh,
All of us, or just one of us?
Any of you.
Okay.
It's the same
I'm
as
really
me.
great at this. Will definitely roll really high. See, I'm so good at this.
You are good at this. Hey, average 10.
13.
I know nothing.
As you all kind of try to recall what could potentially stop this from regenerating, none of you are fully certain, unfortunately, with that skill check.
Kanato, I have a theory.
Right. Okay.
Typically, for something to regenerate, you need all the pieces of it. Perhaps, if we are able to defeat and shatter it once again, we do not allow the pieces to reconnect. At least not unless they are able to magically.
We could also take it to Amor.
That
I'm
is
sure
agree
they
with
know what to
that.
do.
That is
These-
good. We could bring the information and then bring the skull and solve both problems at the same time. Oh, Jesus.
Ooh.
Whoa.
Whose mic was that?
I have no
Heart
idea.
seas.
Oh, it's
Heartsy,
Heartsy's.
you all right?
Is your phone next to your mic?
no, I'm not doing anything. It's totally quiet here.
Weird.
What
It was
happened?
like
Very
static. It was like static.
Oh,
Buzzing.
Well, if you do intend to find this creature and defeat them, you don't have the means to keep them from generating. There is a well at the end of this tree at the bottom. The tree still cries out, its sap turns into living waters that we can drink. But many of them, myself included, cannot partake of it because of its holy properties. You lay this down upon the creature's remains, and they will not be able to regenerate for some time.
Oh, holy water, of course.
Take however much you need.
Oh, gosh, that should be very useful.
You see a pool of water in kind of intersplayed between some of the roots of the tree itself.
What do I
Do not
have?
contain a container of any kind other than my water skin.
I take nothing.
I have an empty bottle from a healing potion. Can I use that?
Absolutely.
That would make sense.
makes sense.
Actually, yeah.
Alright. I will add that then.
As you move over, Koro, towards the pool of water, you place the glass into the water itself. It is remarkably calm and sweet smelling. And as you kind of loom over the water, you notice in the reflection, your face is normal, but above you, the trees within the reflection anyways, the tree above you, its branches are filled with colorful leaves of all different colors and strange shapes. The bark itself is a vibrant and near golden color, but as you look up towards the tree itself without the reflection, it seems as dead as it was.
Curious. Well, I'm ready to start smashing.
Yeah, up to you. What do you guys want to do?
I mean,
You can ask Cezanno any more questions, you can explore the camp, or you can go right there, if assuming you get Dalmic.
Let's go right there, I'd say.
Yeah,
There you
I
go.
I mean, I think
urging us to
Kanato's
go.
gonna burst if we don't.
Yeah.
All right. As you begin to walk away from the tree, within an instant, Cezanno seems to almost disappear with a faint gust somewhere into the tree again. And as you walk closer towards either the exit or Dalmic, all of you notice whoever's holding the scroll. It is not sealed.
Ooh. Sneaky peeky.
If you wish.
Who has the scroll again?
He kind of guided it towards the group. Anyone can take it.
You want to take it?
I'll take it, sure. I don't know if my ethics will allow me to look at it, but I'll take it.
All right. Do you guys want to try and wander to the south to try and find where the den is, or do you guys want to try and recruit Dolmek to guide you?
Let's get Dolmek.
Honestly, I think that was kind of the point, so that we had a guide so we don't get lost.
As you walk towards the tents, you see Dolmek kind of putting a wet cloth over one of the other cacklers as he kind of looks towards you. Oh, you're back already. I assume you all got your same amount of limbs, so went well?
Incredibly well, actually, yes.
Oh, good.
We actually would like to recruit you. We're looking for a den that houses a three-toothed skull.
Oh, that's where damn Undead have been coming from after the attack. Yeah, I know roughly where it is.
Do you think that you could lead us there? I don't want you getting into harm's way. But at the very least, take us to the general area so that we can seek it out more closely.
Sure. Yeah, I can guide you there.
That's much appreciated. Thank you.
When are we leaving?
Right now, it seems. Look at that fox over there. It's vibrating.
Well, all right then. Come on.
All right, we'll follow our Palorino here.
As you begin to walk out of the camp, Serena, you notice the camp's unease at your presence seem to almost instantly dissipate after meeting with Cezanno. And as you walk towards the guards, they don't even seem to pay you any mind, letting you pass their defenses and closing them up behind you as though you were meant to be here. However, as you continue to walk ahead, with Dolmek as your guide, you notice again, rubbled Cups district. A bit easier to navigate. However, you will still need to make a survival with advantage because you have a guide.
I think that's back to you, Monty.
Back to me, all right.
Yep. With advantage, though.
Oh. 14.
14. Because this area is far less rubbled, the DC is actually lower, so you do just barely pass.
Oh,
as you walk through, you again hear what sounds like occasional shifting of movement and scattering of hands. The clawed sounds of something moving far out of reach of your sight, but still audibly echoing around, vexes you every now and then. But as you walk towards where Dolmek is guiding you, nothing seems to assail your approach. Until finally you see what looks to be a cragged opening within a sunken area of what was very likely a number of habitated buildings, now a series of rubble. And as Dolmek kind of points that direction, you all feel a similar oppressive, almost gravity somewhere deep within the rubble that you had felt before when you were in the Cups district.
Good to know.
All right, well, I can go with you if you need the help.
No, I'd rather you get back and remain safe, okay?
Okay. Well, if you need anything, just give old Dolmek a holler, okay?
Always will.
Stay safe, all of you.
We'll do our best.
As he seems to grab his oversized hat and clothes and very quickly and awkwardly begin to run back as fast as he can towards Cezanno's camp.
He's a good kid.
Needs a tailor.
Well, the tailor is... I just like extend out my arms and like wave at the general rubble vicinity and go, they seem to be lacking in that right now, given the current state of real estate.
You look around, Ash, and this has been kind of your home away from home, the entire district. It does dishearten you to see the rubbled state that it is in currently. You know, a lot of good people were born here and are suffering from this attack. As you look around specifically, you notice this pathway into this craggy outcropping of buildings, and you get the sense that there are strange rocks and debris and sentiment and even rubble that doesn't belong here. Nothing that seems to be native of the Cups district or even potentially cold rock.
Can I investigate it?
You may.
Come on,
With an investigation, if you wish.
Sure.
With a roll, anything is possible.
Wonderful.
Well, that's not the worst.
Looks
These
like
rocks do look different. Exactly how, you can't quite tell. But if they were in a... if you had to point out the differences, like in a children's coloring book, you could do it. Beyond that, you can't tell what they are or where they're from.
All right. Well, rocks look like rocks. I guess we'll carry on.
What is everyone's passive perception?
Oh boy.
Huge 10.
I love the collective growth.
It is a gigantic 13.
All right.
12.
14.
Fenris,
Wow.
Koro, and seemingly Philumph, kind of all peak as something catches their ears or ear stalks. As you hear what sounds like the chanting of some form of ritual being cast further in the crags themselves.
Can we understand the language?
You do not. However, any of you, either of you, both because you both heard it, may give me an Arcana if you wish.
I was going to ask, is it a spell? Cool.
Whoops. Oh well. You can all see that.
That's a 12 for Fen.
As you try to focus in on the words, you
Ooh.
can't tell. You can't quite tell the language. However, Koro, you are able to get a sense that it is a powerful spell of sorts, and given the harshness and guttural tones you've heard before, it sounds necromantic in its origin.
They are committing to a necromantic ritual.
Nothing good ever comes from that.
Sounds like a good stealth approach.
That's your department, Kanato.
Can't
I
say I'm
get the-
great at stealth.
I get the sense that there's something rather something's trying to impact the Shunton fields not too far from here. We better hurry.
Also, Kara.
However, I can't help if you want to try and approach quietly.
Yeah, that would help. But Cora, I know we're saving that holy water for when it's destroyed, but I think it might be also good just as a weapon in general.
I will keep this in mind.
Quick, he kind of, with a large suction noise, kind of unplops from the top of Kanato's head as you see Philumph kind of raise some stalks around it. Everyone, sorry, everyone, please grab a hand.
I'll do so.
Yep.
You do
Grabbing
not
hands.
have hands.
Grab hands.
Grab a part of me, whatever.
Touch
Ash
me.
is gonna like ET do like the finger.
The
touch.
finger. That's very Ash.
I like to imagine when we grab them, it sounds like a dog squeaky toy.
All who seem to be either holding one of the stalks of Philumph or touching Philumph in some way gain the benefits of Pass Without Trace,
Ooh.
so long as they are touching and holding Philumph.
I will touch him
this
hard.
Flump has rogue levels.
So we have to keep touching him though.
That's
Yes.
true. Yeah, is that going to be a
Okay.
problem for you, Ash?
No.
You don't want to touch the cute little critter?
Maybe instead of just a fingertip, it'll be like just like two fingers, kind of like
How about
gently,
interlock
pinching.
pinkies?
yeah, actually,
just
I like
pinky
that.
swears.
Okay, do you guys want to move up now that you are a bit stealthier?
Stealth time.
Yeah.
What do we get for that? Like, what is
It's a
the
plus
Plus
10.
10
Yep.
to our stealth
Whoa.
check.
With that, I'm gonna move you guys to a map real quick.
Woo! Oh, I thought we were rolling a stealth check. Damn it.
As
I
you
assume we're about to.
approaching towards this open, cragged area, a good bit more stealthy. Now you may give me a stealth check.
Well,
We'll do a
Right.
group one.
Can I use my stealth that I rolled?
nat 20?
I got a natural 20.
It's a group, so it's
Woo, 19.
double
That
one.
Strong 9.
I'm not used to hearing Shay say they rolled low on a stealth check, so give me a second.
Yeah.
What do you mean
Usually I
it's not a
can't roll
23?
below a 25.
All right. Well, Koro got what, a 36.
I got 36, baby.
33.
Look at me. Look at me. I'm Shay now.
As you approach towards this opening in the debris rubble, you all now clearly hear what sounds like a ritual being conducted somewhere further in. You see a good bit more rubble inside, and you feel more of this almost gravitational pull attempting to draw you in. Not individually, but just as though this place has this almost magical aura to it. And as you approach closer towards it, you notice the sounds of shifting undead. They don't seem to notice your approach.
Hell yeah.
Well, that was beneficial.
So do we get to like up here, or
How
we
far
can,
would
like,
you guys like to move? Because then that dictates
probably just look in for now, right? So we don't want to
Yeah, assess.
Yeah.
run in and then there's like 16 guys and we're
Is
like,
this marching order fine?
Yeah.
Let me move the camera real quick.
Yeah, that should be good.
So long as all of you are adjacent to Flump, you'll have the
Yeah.
the benefit.
Yep.
All right. So with those in front, we'll say Koro and Fenris. How far up would you like to move?
I'd like to move 30 feet.
Go ahead.
All right, I will do so. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
And Ash, okay. As you move up towards this particular area, everyone please give me perceptions. Here.
Perception 18.
Oh,
Oh, Ash.
I'm in the back. I can't see anything. I'm still looking at those funny rocks.
Yeah, like, stop being so off about those rocks.
22.
All of you seem to notice a rather large, carved out and more rubbled of a room, but towards the corner, all of you do see beyond that what appears to be a rather large crater like you had seen before to the map southeast. And as you look towards this rubbled area and what would it be? Kind of cratered mass that is further gathered that direction, all of you also notice,
Oh boy.
hovering in the center, a familiar shape that does not seem to notice you. A two-toothed skull seems to fly about, continually conducting a strange, yet invisible to your eye, arcane ritual. You also notice what appears to be a number of undead lying sentry and in hiding amidst the debris. Two directly ahead of you do not seem to notice you with your stealth check and the spell effect that is on you.
Ooh.
What would you guys like to do?
So, are we trying to get to them without fighting these two, or are we going to jump these two to hopefully deal with him solo? Because I feel like he'll probably be able to bring others in. So, do
He
we
probably
want?
has more dudes,
Yeah.
but we could try and like Metal Gear these guys to submission, like try and one.
Mhm.
shot
That's my
them.
thought. Is
Simul-
do we want to try to
simultaneous
engage the
takedowns.
close ones, or do we want to try to go right for him?
I think it's better to take them out. Getting surrounded
Yeah.
here would be very bad.
Yeah,
I would agree.
I think so too.
We also have a funnel point
we
with the
can't.
rocks.
We can't see over here, can we?
You can't see over the debris. There doesn't seem to be anything
Okay.
on that side.
Okay.
I mean, We can also make sure the melees maybe go in for these guys, and if the spellcasters need to be further ahead to shoot at the skull, we can do that too.
Did you guys want to try and... How would you guys like to proceed, I should say? I don't want to control you guys.
I'd say if we can get a surprise round in, we could try and bombard these two guys.
Yeah,
and if we take them out...
If Serena, Cora, and myself can get to the front and bash these guys' brains in, I think we'll be in good shape. And if they do start to surround us, we won't be too far away from the squishies.
All right. And if you guys want to engage in combat, let's roll an initiative real quick.
Cool.
But as we roll initiative, that is where, as I'm writing this down, we will take our first break. So I can prep
12, Kanato. I'm so sorry.
Ooh, 7.
Why are our rolls so bad? For initiative, particularly.
Woo, double 18, gang. Me and Ash.
Hey.
Spriggan.
BRB.
Yep, get water, get food, get whatever you need. Use the restroom.
Yeah, BRB.
Come here.
Doo doop doop doo. Doo doop doop doop.
Welcome to the Bosco Show.
Yeah, welcome to the Bosco halftime show. It's a very specific show. What's up, chat? Good to see y'all. Hope everybody's having a good day, good night, good time of day. I see why you do that. Also, yes, Mark did in fact leave me during the latter half of that. So
Did you get a picture or fail?
No, fail.
Nice.
Yeah.
Good.
Massive fail.
There you go, Spriggan. You're good.
Indeed. Yeah, no, I'm glad we could play again. Burnout, it's a lot of fun. I love this setting, as you guys know.
Yeah, like, it's been how long since we last played?
3 weeks, I think.
It's technically been 4 weeks, but there's been 3 weeks of off time.
Correct. That's what I meant. Also, Ash with the 18 out here. Damn.
Yeah, you guys don't have to talk amongst yourselves. Who wants to go first?
That's true. I would recommend
We
that
have the
Serena...
higher dexterity.
That is true. I also would recommend you go first just so you can get into position. Unless he's planning on doing some kind of area of effect spell, in which case he should go first.
True.
So that's an Ash question.
Always something to be aware of.
AOE.
I have to be right back. I gotta go let my cat in.
Spriggan I had to clean Spriggan's bum, and she was less than pleased.
Oh, it's because she's got the medium fur, so
Yeah.
she got the big old pants.
Yeah. Some laundry, I think, while we're playing. I'm sorry, honey. She looks so betrayed.
Oh, she betrayed her cat.
Are you excited for our last Unexpectables for a month, Bosco?
So here's the problem. Not with the end of the Unexpectables comes Gobtober and Ravenloft, so it's just a complete 180 for me.
Right.
So no, I am not prepared. I'm not prepared for the end of that or the beginning of the other. But I have been doing my homework, and I've been in the lab with a pen and a pad trying to figure out what to do and how to be better. I feel like I need a redemption arc in Ravenloft.
Did you besmirch your name somehow? Like,
No,
what is the redemption for?
I like the last season of Ravenloft, but I feel like there's another level that I can take it to.
Nah, you just want to get... Yeah, well,
Yeah.
That's not redemption. That's just... You're hungry for something. That's good.
Well, call it what you will. As long as my players have fun, that's all I really care about. But, you know, when you step outside, you're like, all right, now how do I mechanically get better as a DM, even if nobody else noticed what I was doing? You have to prep the deck pool. Yes, you do, Vaughn. What were you going to say?
No, you're good. It matters most to you because you want to get better, and that's good that you're making that choice and going for it.
Well, yeah, and that's specifically why I'm watching a lot of DMs that either you've recommended or that I really respect, just to try to pick up some tricks in what they're able to do. Obviously, very different mediums in terms of how they're doing their shows, but there's still like, for example, how they describe stuff or how they're able to set a scene. That's all. I think that's something that I really need to work on this year. By the way, insider scoop, you guys are getting the behind the scenes. Not that I'm going to tell you what I'm doing, but we'll see if it comes out. That being said, this is a universe that I had fun running in, and I always have fun playing in. Shadow War is always a trip.
Oh, you're talking about the Realm Between Realms?
Yeah.
Yeah, one day I'll do another Shadow War. That'll be fun.
You know where to find me.
Do I?
Yeah. I just saw you last night.
Twitch.tv.
I just saw you last night.
Yeah.
I agree, Lucky the Slime. It's just about getting to that level.
Back.
Welcome back, handsome.
Is it tea time?
No, you. Yeah, I actually just made my mom 2 cups of tea.
Your mum? Mummy, the tea is ready.
True.
True.
But I still made myself a mocha.
A mocha, iced or warm?
Warm.
I hate it because it's autumn, and that makes me want like a coffee equivalent.
Drink pumpkin spice latte. I don't know.
Oh, we are in pumpkin spice season. That's
true, we
right.
are.
Yep.
Yeah, we've entered into that realm. The dangerous realm.
You know, I went to America and learned all about pumpkin spice, and now I've come back to England. I'm actually noticing it's starting to become a thing here. It definitely wasn't when I left.
Can I say something controversial?
Sure.
Sure.
I don't really like pumpkin spice.
That's
I think
fair.
it's okay. I expected something more, honestly.
Can I say that I've never actually had a pumpkin spice latte ever before? So
That's good. It's not something I crave, but it's good.
I just
always
like reach for other things.
I just like pumpkin in general. Pumpkin pie is delicious.
Oh, pumpkin pie is awesome. I carve a pumpkin every year for Halloween. It's
I
one of
will
my
say
favorite
this.
things.
I did recently have a Hokkaido milk tea, and it was fucking amazing, and I want to get it again.
Yeah, they have really good like milk teas and like boba teas and everything at that one shop.
Mm-hmm. I have a bunch of teas I can drink too. I do a monk tea actually, yeah. Oh, sorry for muting every now and again. Like my coughs are infrequent, but I have a couple still.
No, you good.
It is totally fair.
Not allowed to cough.
Unacceptable.
I'm
No,
back.
it's unexpectables. Also, that's the thing this year is I never really thought about the October break, so I didn't prep everything in time. Not to mention, you guys had that episode where you fought a man, and I was like, well.
Yeah, but
Well, we out here.
to be fair, a lot of people say that's their favorite episode, so here we go. It's always the crazy ones you don't prep for.
Yeah.
Also, welcome back, Hardsy.
Is that a heartsy?
I was laughing about it.
Tartsy?
I was laughing about it with
Yeah.
Monty because of all the things that I
Yeah.
knew that she had told me and
Shay,
how
there-
everything went.
There's not a DM on this world that can prepare for my bullshit, okay?
Yeah, no, like I.
Also,
It was
you
so
motherfucker
funny.
trying to chew the scene on me. Fuck
Look,
you.
hey, listen. If I give you fair warning and then do what I said I was going to do,
No,
you can't.
it was funny. Don't do it again.
Don't ever do it again. I was amused. Knock it the fuck off. Sorry, what were you going to say, Shay?
I don't remember.
Something about not being able to handle my bullshit.
It's because I knew where she was going with the line.
Oh,
I
I had a
yeah.
feeling because I say it in the next roleplay scene.
and
The
it
problem was
really
you didn't
funny.
get to say the other half. You got
I
me.
just want to say, when we were talking about it, Shay was pointing and cackling at me.
It was pretty funny.
You were so just like at me, and I was like, "This is my friend. This is the person I really want to spend
they
time
appreciate me.
It's not just your friend; it's your best friend. Or
They
good
are
friend.
no
sorry.
longer the good friend Shay. They are now just the friend Shay.
They're now just the Shay.
Man, that's quite the demotion right there.
How you feeling, Heartsy?
I'm good. I got a banana and peanut butter. I'm happy. In my element.
The classic combo. All right. Between Ash and who else rolled 18? Serena. Who do you want to go first?
Does Ash have a big AoE spell that you want to cast?
Cast Fireball.
Yeah,
Wow.
Cast Explosion. I'm sure you'll go
Cast
through
exploding
that.
runes.
You have Meteor Swarm, right?
Because if not, I'll run in.
Explosion magic is
Wall
the-
of Force.
If they were one space closer together, I could hit them both, but it ain't happening. We're gonna try to like stealth sneak up on them and take them out, right?
Correct. Yeah.
Well, you
so
guys have a surprise. So you guys have a surprise.
Yeah,
round.
Serena was
Oh, right.
asking if you were going to do something that would potentially be an AoE, so that you would go first, do it, and then they would move in. But if not, then they can go first, move
No,
in.
I
tank.
think you
Okay.
go first. Yeah.
Because we also don't know what
Alright.
they're going to roll on their initiative. So
All right. Good.
Time to get rid of this peaceful music.
Yep. Well, just about.
Get rid of
I'm-
this stupid skull.
that's the spirit.
there.
I just got all the notes up. So everyone good? Everyone back?
Yeah.
Speak now or forever hold your pee.
Yeah, P is held.
All right. With that, we are going to start off onto initiative. Real quick. All right. You notice the enemies seem to be shambling and moving in front of you. You definitely hear, and some of you even smell more undead amidst the debris inside. But the two ahead of you don't seem to notice, and the flame skull seems to be continuing whatever business it's doing. And with the top of the round, it is now Serena.
Oh, here we go.
Okay. She'll charge in. And gonna attempt to hit it.
All right.
Okay. I'm assuming advantage because it's a surprise round, so
Yes, good surprise round.
yeah. So 24.
24 is absolutely a hit.
It's 15 points of slash damage.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my lord.
How would you like to do it? That was instant.
I think as soon as you're like, hey, I think we go and charge in and get it, she runs up and she just chops the thing's head off like straight up.
Yeah, that was
Like-
your house too, right? Yeah.
Yeah,
You're just
it
as
was,
aggressive.
yeah.
She's
Well, it
hiding
was-
it, but she's upset too, you know.
It was the outer house to her inner house, which is her coffin.
The rejected her.
As you bring this one low, you notice, similar to before, its stitched flesh seems to separate itself as you see not one, but two of its limbs spring to unlife.
I'd like to bonus action step on it. No, okay.
bonus action. Fuck off.
Kick it. Bonus action kick it like a sofa dribble.
Kick the foot.
Bonus action. Pop it. Twist it.
All right, and with that, it is Ash.
I don't quite have an angle here, so I'm just gonna scoot over Philumph here, and I'm gonna use Ray of Frost on this guy.
All right.
Sorry, I'm dealing with cat modifiers too.
Oh, rip.
This cat won't stay still.
This
Okay.
is boobs,
Yes.
of course.
Oh, does it 7? Oh wait, do I have advantage on this?
You do. because
Yes.
it is during the prize round.
Oh my god.
Oh.
Which 7 do you take?
Which
Ooh.
one do you choose?
The bottom one.
Unfortunately, you fail to hit its armor class of 8. Just
Dang,
by
I should have
one.
picked
Oh,
the top
wow.
7.
Ooh.
As you fire out a unfortunately obvious bolt of magic, it seems to look back towards you. Fenris, it is your turn.
Alrighty. I would like to scream. No. I'm gonna go. Okay. Yeah, that's what I was gonna do. I would like to run into this other Zombo, and I would like to swing on him.
All right.
Because we have to neutralize them. That's an 18.
18 is absolutely a hit.
That's 7 points of damage, and I will bonus action whack-a-mole.
All right.
Nat 20.
That is a crit.
Do I double the D4?
Yep.
Okay.
Mhm.
So then I'll roll this separately. I don't think I add strength to this though, if I'm not mistaken. So here we go.
I think
I
it
don't-
came up last time. You do.
You do add your strength to it.
Do
yes.
you? All right. So then that is to both die or just once?
Just once. Just once. It's
yeah.
Got
only
it.
dice that get doubled.
Got it. That makes sense. So that is 11.
11. How do you want to do it?
Fenris is much like Serena going to run in like the wind. And as soon as this thing turns to look at him, he is going to cleave its head clean off its shoulders.
Okay.
Not even allowing it to make a sound.
You notice as well, its limbs seem to pop off of the body as it is cleaved and is no longer moving. But rather than stand their ground ready to attack, they seem to shift in wander, running away into the debris. You can use an attack of opportunity if you wish, but it will use your reaction till next turn.
I will do so.
All right.
All right, I will swing at it. This is a lot going on all at once. That's a 17
17, that's a hit.
for 6.
You want to kill a hand or a foot?
Hand.
Hand, okay. As you notice, as you stab into one of the hands and it breaks apart, whatever necromantic magic seems to have faded from it after you stab it, another hand and 2 of its feet seem to rush quickly into the debris.
I'm going to turn around to the rest of my compatriots, specifically Cora and Kanato, and point out the limbs running away if they want to stop them from doing anything.
Are we able to see them, or are they like in the debris and can't be
There,
seen?
unfortunately, you can't see them in the debris
Shoot. All right.
now. All right, that is Fenris. It is now Coro.
All right. I Kirby down B slide,
That is a reference. I love it.
and I'm going to punch the foot.
All right.
Oh, wait. That might hit.
Do we still have advantage? This is still technically surprise round.
This is still technically the surprise round. I forgot about that. It's just 8 will
God
miss.
damn it!
Oh.
We share
As
the
you go
same
to
curse.
punch the foot, it seems to jump out of the way of your strike. Is that it
Bonus.
for your turn? Yeah, bonus. Yeah.
Bonus action, unarmed strike. Fuck you! Natural 20.
There we go. All right.
Oh my lord, I rolled 2 4s.
How would you like to destroy this foot?
I missed the first time, and then I just like... Oh my god, what do I do with the foot? I ironically step on it with my own foot and crush it.
Okay.
Like the man who makes his M&Ms compete to see which one is the strongest.
All right. As you crush the foot below you, is that turn?
Unfortunately, that's my action and my bonus action.
All right. Next up, we have Kanato.
I'm gonna run over to here, and can you make some kind of check to see them that wouldn't consume my action? Maybe use bonus action.
Give me a perception on how well you do. I'll let you know what's possible.
Oh god.
I will let you re-roll, but it makes it an action, or you can take that as the bonus.
I'll take the 7.
All right. High or low?
Low.
Okay. you see, as you try to look through some of the debris, a unfortunately familiar looking sight beginning to crawl their way through the debris. Another Ghast.
Ooh. Oh no. I'm gonna shoot that one.
All right.
At least you spotted it. That could have been real bad.
Andrew's gonna make like a noise like but trying to also
no.
be stealthiest to not let the skull like no, just kind of like trying to get everyone else's attention.
Completely fair. Yep.
Here comes the shot.
Here comes the boom.
26.
Let's go.
That is absolutely a hit.
Hit. I used all my movement to get here.
Oh no.
That is 10 damage. All right. Anything else?
I'm out of everything.
Let me roll
Everything
for
is awful.
lump. Ow! That's not good. As you see Falump run over and attach himself to your head again.
Oh god.
Give me a
the
free
Falump.
perception, Kanto.
It's still bad.
Oh, come on. Oh, no.
You see the creature snarl and hiss towards your position, but they went from looking directly at you to almost searching where you are.
Ooh.
And it is unfortunately now the enemy's turn, as they rolled the highest on the initiative. You see the creature, this Ghast, seem to rush out from the debris and kind of look around towards where you are, not seem to see you, and move away. Do you take the attack of opportunity, or you let him go?
I'll bite him.
All right.
I'll bite his ass. Oh!
Oh, that is a hit.
Oh, my
Bite you, bite you, bite you, bite you, bite you, bite you, bite you.
Well done. Unfortunately, as you bite him, please give me a Constitution saving throw.
Well,
Yeah, I had a feeling.
Damn.
It's worth it. This thing is tanky. Constitution. 19.
You hold back, not only biting it from this thing's stench and not being poisoned, but you also shield yourself away from these protruding black rocks that seem to have done so much damage to you only a few days prior. But there's no ill effects. As the creature moves up, seemingly unaware of where you are still, and makes a swing towards you, Fenris.
Oh no.
That is a 16 to hit.
That will hit.
Will hit. Okay, let me get the damage real quick. That is 7 damage.
Oh Jesus!
As you feel a oppressive and massive slice against your back.
Ow!
Oof.
You then see this hand attempt to attack you, Serena, or rather attempt to grab you.
It's like trying to pinch me.
Give me a competing athletics.
Okay. 24.
It tries to grab your leg with what looks like some sinuous bone, attempting to root it to the ground, but you manage to kick the attempt away. Creature's still there, but it failed to grab you. However, you do notice the flame skull seem to turn around, its ritual temporarily interrupted. It makes a strange hissing noise as, shunting in around it, you see 3 figures appear.
There it is.
More undead.
Beans.
Honestly, glad it's those guys. If they would have been gassed, we would have had a problem.
It is now Serena's turn.
I'm not so sure we have stealth on our side anymore. She kind of looks down at the hand and looks at the Ghast, and she just kind of goes, just leaves.
Big guy, big guy, big guy.
You see the hand attempt to slap you with attack of opportunity, but I'm assuming an 8 does not hit you.
It does not. She literally just like steps over it. Like just pays 0 mind. I think she kind of looks at the Ghast and says, like, I'm getting quite annoyed, and I'm gonna bonus action rage.
Oh boy.
And then I'm gonna attempt to hit it with my great axe. It's 24.
24 to hit.
Yes.
That absolutely hits.
Okay. That's gonna be 10 with rage.
10 with rage. Got it. Good damage. It is unfortunately still up.
Hit him with the haymaker.
Beans.
Is that turn?
I don't got no bonus action punches, man. That's the monk. That's my turn. I already
Alright.
bonus action raged anyways.
Ash. It is your turn.
All right. Ash is a little frustrated. They've been missing their mark today. Not really getting a lot of hits in.
They made you do.
But they're gonna try one more time, and Ray of Frost on this guy.
I believe in you. Kill it. It's on its last
You got
legs.
this.
Yes!
16 hit.
That is a hit.
Hooray!
No!
One
Oh.
cold.
So it's a 2. You mean 2?
It is 2, but as previously mentioned,
Oh.
it is resistant to magic damage right now,
Yeah,
so
it
it is
was
only
one.
1 damage.
You mentioned
it is-
that was specifically something that Fenris knew, right?
Yes.
Yeah, that's what I figured.
All right. There's 1 damage. 1 damage is on the board.
You know what? Sometimes that 1 damage makes all the difference.
Yeah.
Especially,
It sets up the
especially at
next
this low
person.
level.
Yes.
Honestly, yeah.
Any
So,
damage is good damage at level 1.
is that your turn? You want to say anything? Do anything? You're good.
Oh, how I moved. What was that? 15 feet?
I think so. Look like 3.
Yeah. I'm gonna move just down here. That'll be
Alright.
my turn.
Next up, we have Fenris.
Ash is gonna like cheer you on. You can do this.
I believe. Thank you.
For just being nice to the DM. This thing stinks, remember?
Oh my gosh, yeah, it's at the beginning of the
It
turn.
sure does.
I am
Yeah. So
so
I will
sorry.
roll
Yeah,
it
it's at
because
the
we're at
beginning
my
of the
turn. Yep.
Evie, if you don't have
Nat 20.
inspiration, have inspiration.
I already have it.
Nice. Then free Zan high five.
Yeah.
Can I just? That's my third
taking
nat
that
20.
later.
I appreciate you roll 20, but I'm fucked on Wednesday.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Like, I appreciate it, but like, damn.
You
Kai's
are
gonna be in trouble.
immune to the creature's stenchy aura.
Yeah, let's swing at him again because I have encouragement from my friend. 23.
23. Wow, well done. Yeah, that's a hit.
14.
14.
Damn, nice max damage.
Pause for math. Hey, Artsy.
Huh.
That 1 damage means this thing is exactly at
Let's
0.
go, Heartsy!
Yeah.
Hell yeah, I contributed.
I
Nice.
told
Meaningful
you.
damage.
All right.
How would you like to do it?
As the ray of frost kind of hits them and they kind of eyes follow, I want to ram the glaive straight through their center mass, and as I rip it out, I want to watch the body drop.
Well done.
Fenris will kind of give you a nod. Your magic might not work on them. You might want to use those claws of yours. And kind of looks down at your hands. And I would like to move, because I still have movement.
Yep.
I will go 1, 2, 3, and I will use my bonus action to polearm this thing.
Try to bat it.
Yeah.
Give it a golf swing.
Soft 20.
Woo! Good hit. Yeah,
It's a
that's
hole
it.
in one.
Let's go! 9!
9. This thing has 2 health. It's very dead.
Okay, cool.
Do you want to just golf club swing it?
Basically, I want to bat it towards the other undead, almost like a challenge.
All right. Just kind of
Uh,
throw it out
just-
this way.
Yeah, just. So we've got 1, 2, 3, and then I'm gonna go 4 and 5. Oop, that's 6. There we go. Right there, 5 and then 6.
Well done. Go ahead.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm just making sure I did math right. And then as I stand there, I will hold out the glaive with one hand, and with the other offhand, I will just bring it to them.
Your display seems to get their attention in a rather obvious fashion, but you did a good damage, a good turn.
All right.
So that is Fenris. It is now Koro.
Alrighty. Not to be outdone. Zoom.
Let's go, Koro.
With disadvantage, unfortunately, I'm gonna throw a dart at this guy.
All right.
Go, dart! Oh, I'm so sad I got disadvantage.
Just roll another.
Oh,
No!
As previously established, these things have 8 AC. You hit.
fuck yeah! 5 damage.
5 damage. Could have been 10, but 5 is good.
And
5
that is
damage.
my turn.
All right. Let's see. It is now Kanato.
Is this like half movement?
It is half movement, unless you want to make a
Yeah,
check
I wanna-
to try and get on top there.
I can use just 15, so like 5, 10, 15. And just kind of want to make it harder for them to get to me as well. So
All right.
It just makes sense. And then I'm gonna just shoot this guy. Start whittling him down, so it's just us in the skull. 27?
27. Which one are you shooting? I'm sorry.
Top one this here.
It's still a hit, but I was just curious. Yeah.
Yeah. And I don't see why not. Let's double shot it. Bonus
All right.
action. 20.
All right, that's a hit.
5 more.
Nice, 10 damage. Consistency of the 5e sorcerer.
Yeah.
Question mark?
Don't steal my bit.
Bit stolen. How many bits have you stolen from me, Pascal?
I don't steal your bits. I'm the brunt of your bits. There's a difference.
Yep. Anyways, it is now
I have to move.
Fulum's turn. Who's going to move up and continue the same action they were doing on Kanato. It is now top of the round. Enemies. Okay. Someone roll me a d3, please.
Go ahead, Artsy.
Oh boy. You said a D3?
1d3.
Ooh. Right in the middle.
Right in the middle.
You see shambling from some of the debris, as previously mentioned. 2 more of these undead creatures
Oh, no.
Uh-oh.
come crawling
no.
out. That is their turn.
No. Don't like.
Holy boss battle, Batman.
This one's going to move slightly up. Serena, give me a wisdom save.
Pardon?
Wait a minute.
Pardon?
I remember this.
Yeah, no, I don't like this.
Sure you don't mean like Constitution or Strength?
Let me double check. Yeah, it
Wait,
says your
wait.
wisdom.
Okay.
Isn't there something with raging and charm effects or something? I don't know if this is charm effect though.
That's like really high level, I believe.
Yeah.
Oh crap! I've never played
Anyways.
Barbarian.
Could you just be nice?
Wisdom.
No!
7.
Oh, no.
You hear the Flame Skull shout out past you, not necessarily at your group, in a language that none of you can understand, save for you, Serena. It is something that is familiar to you, but you can't quite place from where.
I have a translator on my head. Does that help?
Oh, you do. Then you
Ooh.
good call. As you also hear from Fulump kind of translating for you. Creatures of the Eternal, undead within the city, return to protect me. This place is under assailment. Kill the intruders.
Oh no.
As Serena,
okay.
you specifically feel a necromantic energy beginning to call forth undead from outside your current position back towards this area, towards the Flame Skull. And unfortunately, because you failed,
Oh no.
there will be potentially a rider effect on your next turn, so just remind me
Oh,
of that.
goody.
Okay. Great. Awesome.
Can I make a quick call out?
Yes, you may.
Like less than 6 seconds.
I just wanted to shout out my mom.
Skull's recruiting more undead. And then just kind of glance at Serena. Would I have noticed any change in them?
How would I rule this?
Is that too much on a reaction?
Give me an insight.
Oh boy. 14.
Ooh.
Oh.
14. You can tell that this Flame Skull's ritual is attempting to beguile and charm Serena.
Serena, fight it.
Also, Heartsy, your static is picking up on Mike. Just heads up.
All right, and with that, Serena, it is your turn.
Uh-oh.
Okay. My turn goes as normal. Do I get to move on my own?
Mm-hmm.
For now.
She seems a little off, but she's still going to go with what she does.
Yep.
And charge to the next enemy. 13 with the Great Axe.
13's a hit. He's have 8 AC.
Okay. That's 16 with the Rage.
16? Fuck, how would you like to bring this one down?
Jesus.
Jesus.
Same way she's been getting them all down, she's gonna just slap.
Oh, you broke out.
Oh, she's slashing the head off.
As you slash the thing's head off, you notice what looks like 3 of its limbs attempt to skitter back into the debris. Do you want to use your reaction or save it?
I'll save it. At this point, she doesn't care as much about the limbs.
Fair enough. Anything else, or is that your turn?
And that is my turn.
Ash, it is your turn.
All right. After what Fenris said, Ash is gonna about the magic, is gonna look at their hands and their claws, and they're gonna look over at the nasty, gross piles of undead, and instead is gonna pull out their light crossbow, and I'm gonna shoot this one down here.
All right.
See, everyone knows
That is a crit.
should use ranged weapons.
Let's go!
Further proof.
That's what I'm talking about.
9 damage is really good damage, but unfortunately these things are a bit tankier.
Dang.
Still, it's damage.
Which one did you shoot, by the way? I missed
The
that.
one down here.
Okay, got it.
And just remind me, shield is a reaction, right?
Yes.
Correct. Yeah.
And do I have to specify that on
Nope,
my turn?
it's just,
or is it
if I attack you and I go, does this hit you? You can go, oh no, can I cast shield? And then
Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and get a little closer to the action, right about here.
all right, Fenris.
All right. So you said out loud that we are on a timer. So I
Did I
think
say
I
that?
can.
I
No, not
said
you.
that It's
He
recruiting
said
more
it.
undead.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Fenris is going to, because I think this might work. Let me make sure the square is correct. I apologize. It's just I'm trying to snap this. I can get here without crossing there. Yeah, so this won't provoke because I'm just going to take a step into the rocks. I can get right up here with a space of movement. Before I cross the threshold here, because that'll be a double move, will you allow me to Arcana check to see if what's on the ground is magical and I can pass through the threshold, or if there's something that's going to potentially be in my way?
I will give you a free Arcana.
Cool. I will take it. That's all right.
Unfortunately, you can retry, but it would be your action.
Well, I already double moved, so I'm just going to cross the threshold with my last thing of movement, and we're going to find out the hard way.
You're going to have to give me... Oh, no, it's just a double move. You seem to begin to slide downward towards the crater, but there doesn't seem to be an ill effect. However, you do see this darkened aura in front of you, becoming a more, rather than a shaded sphere, becoming more inky-like in its consistency.
He is going to point his glaive as he is slowly sliding down the slope and point it directly at this figure. You took something from my friend. Now I will rid this world of your presence. And that will be turn.
All right. Let's see. That is Fenris. It is now Koro.
All right. I am going to give a thumbs up to Ash, and I'm going to flip over here, and I'm going to go for a punch.
Punch.
Why?
You hit him.
It still hits, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
For 7 damage.
7 damage to this one, which is already damaged. That one is down and does not explode into limbs.
Nice. I moved 1 down. Right? Yeah, I moved 1 down.
Yeah.
Alright, so 25 movement left. Fuck yes. And then I'm going to run this way and go for a 2-legged donkey kick. I don't know what you'd call it in wrestling, but you know the kick where they jump in the air and then kick
Drop
with
kick?
2 legs. Drop kick, yeah.
Yeah, drop kick him.
I'm gonna go for a drop kick with my bonus action. 15 to hit.
Ooh, it's a drop kick.
Okay.
It's great because I have a tail, so I technically don't drop. I just use my tail, like Godzilla in that
Oh,
one
you're like
clip.
a pole vaulter. You're just pole vaulting into
Yeah.
them.
For 7 damage.
7 damage. This is the one you damaged for 5 already. It is unfortunately still barely up.
Oh, you motherfucker. Alright. That ends turn.
All right. That is now Kanato.
I'm gonna move forward just a little bit. I think that puts me just in range. 80 feet, this range of my short bow. So I'm gonna just double shot at this thing.
All right.
Oh. Yeah, let me get a first hit in at least. So I see Fenris running in.
I like it. I can dig it. Look, man, I'm the protective older brother. Leave me alone.
14?
We'll miss.
No!
Oh yeah? 21.
Hey!
There you go.
As you see the first arrow shoot through this darkened sphere, it's almost slowed down, almost as though a near liquid-like consistency is slowing the arrow. For the arrow hits its, what you can obviously see with your arcane eyes, a mage's armor. However, as you shoot out the second one, it reflexively tries to throw out a shield spell, but you still beat its AC by 1 with it.
Whew.
So you do damage.
4.
4 damage. Hey, it's damage.
Wait a minute. I've only got 2 hours left, guys.
That's problematic.
Uh-oh.
I have 1 more move, so I'll just step 1 more step down. And then it's me.
All right. It is now Philump who is going to follow you. And now it is the enemies. Please give me perceptions, Kanato and Ash.
Ooh.
Coming behind you. Or from the pile.
Massive.
Ooh. 19.
Kanato, you're still kind of concerned with just moving along the rubble and shooting this thing. As Ash, you hear what sounds like the moans and shambling of the undead beginning to appear, at least in a small group from somewhere behind and outside.
Oh, God.
Ooh. Okay. Do I get to... Can I relay some information here?
Absolutely.
Oh, if this was sound, I would have had advantage, but you got it, so I'll give it to you.
Guys, we don't have a lot of time left.
And then give me a D3 roll, please.
Hey,
Me?
Yep.
Heck.
roll a 1.
Yeah.
There you go, Evie.
As shambling from the pile, you see another undead seem to crawl its way out.
God, they just keep coming.
They don't stop coming.
This one's going to swing at Serena. That is, oof, a 7 to hit.
Not gonna hit.
Swinging at Koro. That is a 16 to hit.
60 misses.
As you dodged it out of the way. This one's going to attempt to grab you, Fenris, so I need a competing athletics.
All right. As he approaches, I'm going to use my reaction to smack him.
Oh, absolutely, yeah.
All right. Let me to roll this. I believe it's still a... Let me double check. Oh, yeah, it is an opportunity attack, so I can swing like normal. All right. 23.
Yep, that's it.
Let's go, Fenris. 11 damage. And then you said
Nice.
athletics.
Because Evie already did 10 damage to this one, how would you like to bring this one down?
Hey! As it tries to reach out and grab me, it's going to get a glaive right through its skull. And as he rips it out, he then wants to swing around and cut the body in half and watch
Well
it
done.
fall.
As it breaks down on your reaction, they don't get actions this turn, but you do see two of its limbs pop off and animate.
Mm-hmm.
All right. I think that was those enemies. Okay, then the Flame Skull is, let's see, the spell up real quick. Throws out what looks like a sickening bolt of flame towards you, Fenris, as you seem to have challenged it.
Oh, boy. That's not going to be great.
Roll pretty low. That's a 14 to hit.
That'll miss. Oh.
As the bolt scorches a hole in the crater ground next to you. All right. It is now Serena's turn.
Woo. Well, I think I'm gonna leave the flaming skull to Fenris as much as I'm mad at it. Not really my area of expertise.
Yeah, I'm doing so well over here.
You're doing better than I would if I got hit by the fire attacks. I'm gonna try to hit this guy.
All right.
18.
18. That's absolutely a hit.
That's gonna be 8.
8 damage. It is still unfortunately up.
Rude. I don't have anything else.
There, stay there.
Yeah, I'll
Alright.
stay there.
It is now Ash.
Cat modifiers have returned.
Welcome.
If I stand right here, would I be able to get a shot on the skull?
Yeah.
Or is that... Okay.
Just make sure your weapon range reaches. It probably should. Crossbows at least.
I think it
60,
does.
I think. It's 80 away, so just make sure it's 80 or...
Here. Light crossbow.
It's 80/320, so exactly.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh.
Do I have to reload this? Is that like a bonus action or anything? How's that work?
I
I
believe
think crossbows are, yeah. It depends on... Wait, it might be a light crossbow. It might not need to.
light crossbows do not need to. Heavy crossbows do.
Okay. So I can just use it?
Wait for the loading
Wait.
requirement?
Is 5e? I forget. Is it the light
All of
crossbows?
them.
You still have to load.
All of them have loading, yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay.
Unless you have crossbow expert.
That's right.
So
Yeah.
is that an action or a bonus action?
That's a bonus action to
Yeah.
reload.
Okay. That's fine. I can bonus action reload and take a shot.
Yo, Goblin, you're sweaty.
Does it
Ugh.
hit 16 hit?
It did cast a shield spell even if it failed, so it does.
It's had its turn though. It used an attack on.
Oh,
Fenris.
you're absolutely right. As let's see, it will use its shield spell again to try and block this
burn up
damage.
those spell slots, dude.
Yeah, that's
no,
fine.
absolutely.
Yeah.
Good stuff.
So it doesn't hit.
It does not hit. You see a magical shield seem to block it.
Okay.
And that was on the skull?
That was on the skull.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Is that turn?
Yeah.
All right. Next up, we have Ash Fenris.
Seeing the objects move through the goo, does it look like I might be able to make it if I push through?
I know you can't see me shrugging, but I am shrugging.
Fair enough. So what I would like to do for my action, I would like to, first of all, patch up my wounds, and then I will use my movement to try to get in there.
All right.
So we're going to go 1, 2, and then I'm going to take that third step, and you let me know.
All right. You said you want to patch your wounds, or?
Yes. That, for my action, yes.
Okay. As you move into this darkened, almost blackened or grayish water-like dome, as it were, around this creature, please give me another Constitution saving throw.
I don't like it. Oh, I needed that one to be the high one. That's a 4.
Ooh.
You feel a almost a strange chill beginning to eat at your almost the entirety of your body. But despite how cold it is, you're seeing parts of your skin begin to almost freeze off as you take 1 point of damage.
Can I speak in this place?
It seems so.
Okay. Beware the bubble. It will freeze your skin. And that'll be turn.
All right. Do you want to use your action or no?
I used my action already.
Okay. That is that. It is Cora.
All right, I am also paying the cat tax. 1 second. There we go. All right, fuck this guy in front of me. First attack with my unarmed strike. 9. I am just barely hitting these guys.
I mean, that's a hit.
For 6 bludgeoning.
6 bludgeoning with the damage already done. How would you like to break it down?
I literally... Does it spawn hands?
Let me check. I gotta make the roll. It spawns 1 hand.
Okay. Can I flavor it if I kill the hand?
Absolutely.
Cool. Sorry, cat. All right.
The hand is going to attempt to run away. You can either use your bonus to swing or your reaction to swing.
I'll use my reaction to swing.
Okay.
That's going to be a 21 to hit.
Yeah, very much a hit.
For 6 damage.
6 damage, that kills it.
All right. As the hand tries to rip off, I grab the hand, shove it into the zombie's mouth, and just like knee kick the jaw into the brain.
I like it.
Oh, yes.
As it very quickly does a pirouetting ragdoll to the ground with a hand in its mouth.
You got it. And then I'm going to charge forward here.
Okay.
And with my remaining bonus action, do another arm strike.
Hell yeah.
That is a 12.
That hits. That's
4,
exactly its AC.
6.
As you also bring this one down.
Hell yeah, let's go. Gaming.
Impact gaming. Kanato.
1, 2.
Ow,
3.
goblin!
Lots of cat modifiers tonight.
Yeah, really.
Yeah, I'm gonna take a 1 shot at this guy.
All right.
I know he's got shield active, but I think it's worth it. 26.
That's a hit.
Nice.
7 damage.
1 second. Kanato. You aren't certain what spell it was concentrating on, but you are certain you broke its concentration.
Ooh!
Correct.
Ooh.
Good job.
Turn.
Do I feel any
It
different?
might start getting more aggressive. I just broke its concentration. It might be a bad thing.
Turn.
No. Do I feel
Actually, I've
different
got-
after he
I've got
broke the
one.
concentration?
Does that go?
I was waiting for you to answer.
Oh, yeah,
Shay's
you-
question.
Oh, okay. Sorry. What was your question, Shay?
Oh, I asked if I felt any different after he broke the concentration.
You don't feel any different at all, and you don't seem to feel any different.
Okay.
All
Yeah,
right.
that's a turn.
That is Kanato. You see Philump kind of move closer towards you. You hear in your head, specifically Kanato, Princess, we should probably get out of here. This is really dangerous.
No, we're ending this. Ending this thing.
Okay. As it tries to muster up some form of courage and stand next to you. And enemy's turn. Heartsea, give me a D4 this time.
Cat modifiers.
No pressure.
Oh.
No pressure.
Roll a one, roll a one, roll
She
a
fell
one,
into
roll a
my
one.
face. You said roll a what?
Roll a
Roll a
one.
One.
Roll a D4.
Roll roll a D1. Oh! Nothing happens.
I call Zunderbrook.
Nothing happens.
Why don't you say the line?
Wait, actually?
Nothing happens.
You see from behind 4 zombies beginning to run in from
Great.
the
Oh
rear.
no!
Great.
Oh.
I feel like we should fucking finish him.
Guys, we really need to kill this skull.
I'm trying, my dude.
I'll kill him with my last arrow, don't worry.
You see this zombie that already crawled out next to you, Kanato, seem to not notice where you are and go after Koro.
Free invisibility, guys. I'm getting out of here.
I'm gonna live.
Wow, thanks.
I
This
just did a
one-
speech for you.
Will swing towards you, Serena. That is unfortunately a natural 20.
Oh no!
But I'm raging, so
You are raging.
Cool.
That is 8 damage.
okay, cut in half.
So not the worst.
Not the worst.
The
Better
one
I
in
take the natural 20 than anybody else.
The one in front of you will attempt to slash at you, Koro,
Okay,
for 11. Ugh.
that misses.
Ow.
The foot behind you will, however, 17 to hit.
17 misses.
17 misses as
Hey!
the kick
I-
misses your.
I'm a wiggly boy.
As the kick seems to also miss. And then the skull. Give me one moment. Check this again. Does that work? Right. You see the skull looking towards you angrily, Fenris, as it seems to cast a spell that makes it difficult to see. Something that Connor you recognize as a blur spell.
Ah,
Got
fucker.
All right, and that is its turn as it continues to speak something arcanely to the center of the circle. Beyond that, anything else of its ambitions are invisible to you. Serena, it is your turn.
It's my turn. My wounds begin to stitch up and heal. So let's
Indeed.
start with that. And man, I'm pretty mad at this guy that just took a big wallop at me, so I think I'm gonna try and return the favor. With a 14.
That is absolutely a hit.
Nice.
And that's 14
Oh,
points damage.
Oh my god.
How would you like to bring him down?
Jesus.
Damn.
She's just gonna keep doing what she's been doing. Just take that head off.
Hey, if it's just not broke.
Yeah, right? Don't fix it.
All 4 of its limbs burst off and attempt to scurry away. Do you want to use your reaction on any of them, or are you just going to let them go?
Heck no. I don't care about the limbs.
Oh, fair enough, as they scurry into the pile just past you.
Worry about that problem later. I have other things to deal with.
All right, is that your turn?
Yeah, that's my turn.
Ash.
All right, I'm just looking up something on a spell real quick.
Absolutely, take your time. This gives me a graham cracker break.
Oh my god.
Yo, what model are you
Take a
painting?
break.
I'm eating a graham cracker.
Yeah, which model?
What model are you eating?
Yeah, that's you heard what I said. Thank you.
All my models are. I've already been moved away.
Nice. Okay, this will work. All right. Ash is gonna run down here, and so the skull is like blurry, right?
Yes.
All right. I'm gonna use Ice Knife.
All right.
In that, like, that tile where I think it is. Boom.
12 unfortunately misses.
However,
Right. But it still blows up, right?
yes, it has to make
Yes.
a dex save.
Is that in here?
Yep, there it is.
Oh, there
it'll
it
be
is.
for the 2. Oh, you rolled 2 1s, so that'd be 4.
Hey, it's something.
As it does seem to get a bit chilly. All right, is that turn?
I think so.
All right, next up is Fenris.
All right. Is it half movement while I'm in here?
Nope.
All right. 1, 2, 3, 4. And I have reach, so I'm going to stop here.
As you move up,
Yeah.
sorry, please give me a Constitution saving throw again.
Got it. Do I need one for every square or just in general?
We will see.
Okay, cool. 19.
As the beginning of your turn, you take one more of that freezing damage as you see yourself beginning to almost wither. Ash, from your perspective, you're seeing parts of Fenris's skin completely freeze off. And
Oh,
as
no.
you move up with 19, okay, you can, there. Give me another Constitution saving throw.
Copy that. 16.
All right, you take 5 cold damage as you approach to there,
Oh my god.
but you're still up.
Do I have my action?
You do.
I'm going to try to swing at this fucker.
Okay.
Glaive, correct?
Yep.
Here we go. Nat 20, baby!
Natural 20.
Give it
Well
to me.
done.
Good
Yep.
job.
Unfortunately, you have disadvantage because of the blur.
No!
Yeah, you have to roll again.
Oh.
Just roll another 20. Here it comes.
Yeah, I
Here
got
comes.
it. That's fine. 15.
That was so many nat 20s.
Oh,
Unfortunately, 15 is a miss, as its mage armor keeps it alive.
Okay. After swinging this thing and thinking that I got a very strong blow, and then watching as it does absolutely nothing as it clangs off this imaginary armor, does it look like its focus is on me?
It does, very much so.
Okay. Fenris, almost defiantly, with his skin burning, as you can see, it kind of almost melting off with the chains still very much holding in place. This pain is nothing compared to what I have suffered. But you've missed your mark. It is not I who will end you this day. And I am going to end my turn.
All right. That is Fenris's turn. It is now Koro.
okay. I am going to punch the zombie. With a 15
15.
for
That
5
is a
points
hit.
of damage.
5 points of damage. All right.
Second strike. 25 to hit
Woo! Absolutely hit.
for 7 points.
It is still, unfortunately, barely up.
Fuck. Okay. I'm gonna just scoot right here. And I'm gonna begin to shuffle through my bag trying to find something.
Okay.
That will end my turn.
All right. Next up is Kanato.
Fenris, you get the heck out of there.
I'm distracting him. I did something cool. Just please hit him. I'm being cool. Please. Please.
You got this.
I'll
I said the cool
him.
speech after the miss. You've got this. I believe in you. Roll 20. Reward the roleplay.
You fool.
23.
Yes! Yes!
23 is a hit.
Let's go!
10.
Yes!
Ooh.
10
The
damage.
last arrow.
As it seems to have been regenerating this whole time.
No.
I rolled a natural 1 on its concentration, so blur is gone.
Let's go!
All right.
Fenris is gonna smirk when that arrow hits him right after he says that he wouldn't be the one to take him down.
That is Kanato.
Can I use
Philump is-
bonus action to
Evie.
find an arrow for life shot earlier? Floor near me?
Unfortunately not.
That's not how that works.
All of
Yes,
your
it is.
arrows were down here, so it wouldn't really
There's a
make
couple
sense.
around here. I shot some
Just
things
go
over
get some
here.
from me. I got plenty.
They're bolts, not arrows.
Oh.
The ammo count is the balancing factor to the cool bow
Yeah.
I gave you.
Yeah.
All right, so that your turn, Kanto, right?
Yeah.
As Philump moves over to assist you.
I'll move one more down.
All right, Heartsea,
Oh no, what is it?
give me D4. Oh no, Heartsea! As from this layer here. Actually, hold on. This happened. Whoa. These are going to move up. We're going to use an action to keep dashing. You see from the rubble that you were just on top of, Kanato, what appears to be something spring out from the rubble. A massive, horrible connection of sinew and bone as a large-size horde of limbs appears to burst forth and towards you.
Man, should have taken care of the
We
ones,
should
I guess.
leave.
You say that, Shay, and you're the one who didn't hit them.
I had other priorities. Serena didn't care about the limbs. She wouldn't have done it any differently. She really didn't care about the limbs. She might care in the future now, though.
Philump seems to translate something towards you, Kanato, as Kanato and Serena hear aloud this two-toothed skull look down towards Fenris. You are nothing without your tools. You then see it cast Shatter, not on Fenris, but on his halberd, or on his pike.
Oh, that's bad.
As you see the entirety of your weapon break into multiple pieces.
Oh.
They moved. This one was attempt to swing at you, Horo.
Okay.
That is, again, a 17.
Misses.
As the kick will attempt to kick you. That is a natural 20
That hits.
for its maximum of 2 damage.
Ow!
She
My
kicked in the
keister.
shin. Yeah.
Wait, it says I had 5 HP. Did we rest?
Yes, you have all rested, yeah.
Okay, cool.
Don't die on
Oh,
us.
that
because-
sucks.
Serena,
Yeah.
it is your turn.
Okay. She's like looking down at Fenris, freezing, and she's like,
Weapon just got shattered.
Yeah, and weapon just got shattered. Looking at the limbs that are like right next to Kanato, she figures Koro could probably handle this guy in front of her, so she's not worried about that. Even if the foot or like she just got smashed, but does Fenris look like he has other weapons?
Fenris?
No.
Oh, what could she throw to you?
Keep in mind, throwing it, you'd have to throw it through this barrier. I don't know if it would get to me.
Yeah, it is cold, so you did go through it fine, but it was cold. Do you look pretty bad right now?
Extremely. He looks like he is fighting off his literal skin being peeled off of him.
Cool. Okay.
Yeah.
I love that for you.
Yeah. I love it. That's a great look for you. Fuck off, Monty. What the hell?
She's gonna dash in, and
Oh,
she's gonna.
Let's go,
can
Shay.
Let's go, and I'm gonna bonus action shove a hand axe in your hand and tell you to get out. Leave before you freeze.
As you reach out towards towards Fenris and say that, Fenris, you look over towards Serena, and as she looks towards you, glowing on her forehead now is a cold sigil of a strange and hideous star. You notice the flame skull, its eyes glow the same sigil, as seemingly in a moment Serena's mind is no longer hers next to this creature.
Oh no.
Uh-oh.
Oh no. Oh
Ash,
no.
it is your turn.
Oh no.
Did I at least hand him the weapon?
You did. All that happened,
Oh.
and then seemingly everything went black for a moment for you.
Do I see this?
You see the sigils, her eyes kind of blankly looking through Fenris, still holding the axe towards him to give it to him.
Oh.
I was worried
How's-
it would happen.
Yep. No, that was a really good roleplay moment. Don't worry about it.
But
How's the skull look?
she would have come up to you if you looked like you were bad.
I don't mean this in jest. It looks like a skull. You can't quite tell.
Ah, fuck. Okay, I'm gonna come to the barrier here,
Oh,
and I'm gonna shoot it with my crossbow.
All right.
21.
nice.
That is a hit.
Let's go.
5.
Yes.
The damage, but it is still up.
That's fine.
As you move into there, you notice Serena is seemingly immune to whatever this horrible cold effect, but you feel this cold upon your skin, Ash, and it also, for seemingly a very different reason, doesn't seem to affect you.
Ooh,
Huh.
boy, must be nice.
Fenris,
Ha!
please give me a Constitution saving throw.
Yay! Succeed.
All right, you don't take any damage, but as you see the broken polearm in front of you, you see your skin peeling off into a cold shards of mass underneath you, until from your vantage point you see Ash, what appears to be Fenris barely keeping up onto his feet. The chains fall out of his skin and form into loose chains in his hands. As it is your turn.
Does that hurt?
It doesn't seem to hurt, but for the first time in a very long time, you breathe a bit easier as you hear whispers in your ears that you have not heard since this damage was done to you all those years ago.
Do I feel like I could use these chains as a weapon?
Yes.
Do they have reach?
They do not currently in their current state.
Okay, then
They're kind of smaller bits of chain.
I'm gonna take a step in defiantly, and I'm just gonna try to hit this thing, knowing I assume I can see the glow and it's matching this creature. So maybe not fully comprehending it. The only way I know I can help is I'm gonna try to kill this thing.
All right.
So you need to tell me what I'm rolling because I don't know what chains are.
Seemingly you're proficient, so just roll your normal
Glaive?
attack like you would
Okay.
for the glaive. Yep.
25.
Woo!
Same damage.
Give me 1d6 plus your strength.
1d6. That's gonna be 5 plus, I believe. Oh, where did it go? I are dumb. 4. So, I can do math. 8.
You beat it by 2. How would you want to bring this one down?
Oh my lord! As this thing calls out to Fenris to say you are nothing without your weapon, Fenris will take that first step forward and more of his flesh will peel back. But as it gives him access to these chains, he will say, "It is not the weapon that makes the man makes the weapon!" And he's going to shatter it with the chains across the face and try to break it into as many fucking pieces as he can.
As it shatters, I need wisdom saving throws from Ash, Serena, as well as Fenris.
Oh boy. You said wisdom?
Yep.
Ash.
Ooh.
Oh boy. Come on, any second now. Oh no, none of us.
Goodness. Oh no.
Oh my lord. Hey, at least we are all pretty.
Oh yeah, right? We're gorgeous.
Oh, I shouldn't have roleplayed. I should have just rolled.
As you shatter the thing down, its unlife no longer able to function, its flame receding, it falls to the ground, the sigils blazoned in its gem-like eyes and on the forehead of Serena seem to dissipate. As it does, the strange milky mass implodes, sending you flying, all three of you flying towards the ground, taking 5 points of damage.
Ow.
As this dark, almost orb-like consistency seems to dissipate, a radiant pulse echoes out as you see the remaining undead in the room fall to the ground, lifeless and unenchanted any further, as initiative is over.
Oh.
Another thing to note, as we're all blown back, you all notice that Fenris is the only one that does not get back up.
Oh boy. I'm gonna curse
Bosco.
zombies.
Is that what I think it is?
Yes, he is at 0.
Please give me a death saving throw.
All right. That is 2 failures.
Oh god.
That is 2 failures.
Run.
Serena would.
That's a natural 1 for those of you watching.
Yeah.
I have a cure wounds.
Okay. I was gonna say I'd pick him up and probably carry him over, but yeah, if you have a cure
No,
wounds.
do that. That's more romantic. Do that one.
What? Wait a
And then bring
second. Are
him
we
to
shipping
me.
this now?
And then
No, she's so tall, she just picks you up like
dude,
by the head
Bosco.
like a basketball.
Dude, Bosco, she gave you a hand axe. That's for life, man. I don't know.
Is this some sort of Canadian ritual we're unaware of?
No, this is barbarian. Like,
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, you get healed for 9 HP as I press your pressure points or whatever.
You move to assist in healing Fenris as you pour the potion on the wound, similar to what you were trained by your mother, Koro, to do. And as the potion takes and begins to heal in effect, Fenris, your eyes open as you gasp for breath, noticing your skin no longer flayed off, but the chains loosely wrapped around your wrists and hands no longer embedded into your body. You then hear what sounds like something you have not heard in many a decade. The sounds of the divine slowly whispering towards you.
I'm gonna take my holy water as I put Fenris back into the arms of Serena, and I'm gonna just uncork the holy water. I'm gonna splash it all over the remaining bone shards of this fucking skull.
As you do, you see the sinew of the skull attempting to reattach itself, but it is in 2 pieces, and as you pour the holy water onto it, it seems inert in its regeneration.
Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, I say as I pour it out.
Can we?
Kanato comes over to like stomp on it too, you know.
Oh yeah, that's exactly what I was about to say.
As you see Fenris attempting to breathe and catch his breath, Serena, you have no idea what could have potentially overtaken you. But as the flame skull now lies in ruin, you no longer feel that same gravitational pulse, not just from the area immediately, but somehow you don't feel it at all permeating through anywhere that would be within the Cups district. It's as though whatever evil was left behind in the previous night's attacks has now been fully lifted.
I do not know what that skull had done to me, but I feel its effects are removed in its entirety from the Cups district.
Well, Cezanno will be happy to hear it. Is everyone else okay?
I think so.
Yes.
Good fighting, everyone. This is a very good job.
Still
I
just
have-
stomping on the skull.
I am so proud of all of you. You were so brave. I think that's enough, Princess.
Okay.
Making bone meal over here.
I like to imagine it's like Dead Space stomping, like extra violent.
Yeah. We might be able to take the remains of this skull and take it to either the demon head or Amor. They may not know how to get rid of it.
I will use the bottle I used to pour out the holy water, and I will scoop up the now bone paste that has been created.
All right.
Bottle 'em.
And with that, the area seems clear. You do notice some of the rubble beginning to slowly shift. It doesn't look like it's going to collapse like it did last time, but you are certain that whatever threat here has now been completely removed.
God, it was a load-bearing zombie.
Load-bearing zombies.
Assuming nothing real of value around here.
Does not
Like
appear
these
so.
zombies. Hera, sorry about your weapon, Fenris. I can fix it if you want. I'll just need like an hour or so.
It is fine. Is it dead?
Yeah.
Thrice over, I think.
I'm sorry I wasn't there to help you when it attacked your house. I hope this is repayment enough.
But, look, I was drunk and stupid and it's, I don't know.
None
What's
of us
done
were
is
there.
done. It's gone.
You're going to watch Fenris very gingerly reach out a hand to try to touch it to your shoulder, as if he's looking for it without actually being able to look.
Like, just lean into it so it's easier to find.
You're a good kid. Don't be too hard on yourself.
As you look towards Fenris saying this to you, Kanato, Fenris's eyes don't glow with the star patterns you're accustomed to see within all of his people, his kind of elf that he is, but instead you see glowing faintly within the stars a symbol of a pentagram within a human eye seemingly peeking from the pentagram. It glows not with an insidious or nefarious purpose, but almost a radiantly calming purpose. Anyone within sight may give me a religion if you wish, save for Fenris, obviously.
I can't inside my own eye, damn.
I'm sorry, you know.
Oh, 19, I don't have disadvantage.
Ooh! Nice.
Yeah, forget
Dope.
it.
Well,
Check out this -1 roll. 12.
hey, not bad,
Ooh.
actually. Oh!
Oh!
Okay, Ash.
Huh.
Kanato, you have done a lot of reading where you grew up. Ash, you aren't certain how, but you are certain. You come to the same conclusion as Kanato. That is the holy symbol of Bakab, Lord of Magic.
Well, I think we got some news for you later, but let's get somewhere safe for now.
Safe is good.
In your ears, Fenris, you hear what sounds like the whispers form into a clanging of a hammer against a anvil. The sound is familiar to you of the two dwarves that you become friends with here. Perhaps some form of guidance from your deity, but it's not something you have heard from in decades. Still, matters of your immediate health and your party's health takes precedence.
Fenris is at the disposal and mercy of his compatriots, specifically Serena, so it's all on you.
I'll carry you.
Yeah,
I got you.
I
Like a
appreciate you.
football.
As you all crawl out of the debris and the ruins of this place, Fenris's eyes go back to glowing the normal way that you are accustomed to seeing. And as you move away from the debris, where would you guys like to go?
Let's go back to Cezanno, because there's that well of holy water that we can just double up on this skull.
yeah, just
I
douse.
want to make sure it's
Yeah.
gone.
God damn, Monty. All right. As you continue to walk out and from the area, you're fairly certain, following how you got here with Dolmek, that you're fairly certain you can get back to the encampment. However, Koro, as you were the one predominantly leading the group as best you could through debris, you don't hear any of the things that were shifting or watching you before, giving you the conclusion that whatever was stalking you was likely tied to the threat that is now longer, there's no longer here.
Gotcha.
A sense of calm and ease takes over the ruined and dilapidated Cups district as you return to the Demon Head's camp. You notice the sun sigil overhead glows a little bit brighter than it did before. The demons ahead, their goated horns and large polearms, move themselves out of the way for you to enter as you wish. As you see Dolmik and assisting the healers with a new batch of refugees who have found their way towards them.
Do we make our way to the healers, I guess?
You see the healer scent is operable. You also see, from your vantage point as you kind of walk in closer into the camp, a large bird-like silhouette sitting atop a tree. Yeah.
I will hold my jar of skull and I will approach the bird silhouette.
As you approach the bird silhouette, are you the whole group going towards the tree?
Yeah, I guess we can start there.
As you're walking...
Maybe we could leave Fenris with the healer 10 if they're that bad.
Yeah, he's got to be part of this.
Yeah, I'm
up to you if you want to be
I'm happy to stay with the healer if you guys want to do stuff.
It's up to Fenris. How do they feel?
Narratively, it makes sense. I'm happy to let y'all do your thing.
Serena will just carry you over to the tree, unless you tell her not.
The decision has been made.
Yeah.
As you move towards the tree, you see the large figure kind of awkwardly lift off of the ground. Its owl-like presence kind of looms over before forming itself to be a little shorter and make it so it's a bit easier to meet with their eyes as Cezanno looks towards the group. I can smell that you were successful in your ventures.
I'll do a pit check just to make sure I'm not smelling too bad.
But I see that you've been rather injured in your journeys. Please take this and let it use. Take this for a moment. As he moves over his winged hands, takes off the symbol of Palor and hands it towards the group for anyone to take.
I imagine I've already healed at this point, so
yes, you're fully regenerated.
Yeah.
Let's give it to Mr. Peelskin here. I'm gonna put it around.
Yeah.
As you touch the necklace, this pendant of Palor, your wounds begin to slowly regenerate. However, as you begin to fully heal over a minute, you notice Cezanno's posture and body beginning to deteriorate even further.
Oh no, no.
I will admit, I am surprised to have seen such quick action. There are not many who are not from the Cups district who risk their lives for those inside.
I think we had some ulterior motives.
Still, I gave you what you wished, and you could have left.
I like to think I would have done this even if I wasn't holding a personal grudge against the skull, but I think I definitely would have ran away when the Horde showed up, if not for my current predicament.
Fenris, you feel a warm light of the sun. It's as though you stand on the surface of your home world, soaking in the rays of a kind day rather than being in this estranged artificial place. But do you hand the pendant back?
I do.
As you do, now fully healed, you see Cezanno put the necklace back on as his frail constitution begins to refortify and he takes a bit easier of breaths.
Mm-hmm.
I still, even if you had motives that were your own, cannot deny that your actions here have assisted more people than just live in my camp. For that, I wish to give you a reward. Small, but it may prove helpful in the future. He plucks a feather for each of you before seemingly from nowhere sewing together a leather corded necklace attached to each of these feathers and hands it to you to wear either on your wrist or around your neck. These are proof that you are under the protection of a demon head, me specifically within the Cups district. If you have need of assistance or you wander into the ill effects of another demon head, they will know that I vouch for you, that I will protect you.
Fenris will very weakly bow his head in appreciation and put it on his wrist.
Serena will put it around her neck, I think. Doesn't get in the way of fighting that way.
I'll wear it.
Yeah, me too.
Oh, of course. It has been some time since I've seen one of your kind. He used to pluck another grayish feather, make a cord, and loosely wrap it around Philip's eye stalk as it just kind of hangs there.
Oh.
Now, if you have any other questions of me, I am at your disposal. If not, you have what you came for, and I can bring you back towards the ends of the Cups district.
I think that would be helpful. Lest we get lost.
I ask that you keep the means of this assistance hidden unless asked for specifically. Are we in agreement?
Fenris will nod.
So will Ash.
You see Cezanno move over towards what looks like a rubbled stone wall and motion you over to follow. Place the item I gave you. One of you place the feather against the wall and think of where you wish to go in the Cups district.
Well,
Say
Who
Ash
wants to go first?
I'd say Ash does it because he
Yeah.
knows this place best.
So does it do us one at a time, or does it do us as a group?
You have no idea.
Oh, God.
All right. This Diagon Ally moment. All right. Ash will approach. Put the feather on the wall. You said.
Yes, touch the feather to the wall.
Yeah. Okay. Touch the feather to the wall and think about the edge of the Cups district near the Markets 3. That's where we're headed, right?
Yes. As you do this, you press the feather against the wall. You see a spinning circular pentagram seem to have a similar looking symbol to that of what Cezanno seems to have emblazoned within his horns before the circle turns into what appears to be a gate in front of you, about 5 foot wide and 8 feet tall, appear to not have a door, but it seems to immediately open to where exactly you thought within the Cups district.
Oh.
Whoa. That's pretty cool.
Go with the protection of Cezanno, and I wish you better fortunes than we have been gifted.
All right. Ash will step through.
As you step through, all of you see through the gateway what appears to be Ash on the others, or seemingly at the edge of the Cups district. As Ash, you look around and are indeed on the other side of the Cups district, still seeing that gateway towards Cezanno's camp and your friends on the other side.
Ash will turn around and wave to everybody.
I will follow.
It doesn't hurt.
with your magical understanding, both Kanato as well as Ash get the general inclination that this gate will last for 1 minute's time.
Guess I'll head in too.
As you go through towards the edge of the gateway, I'm assuming all going through, you find yourself at the edge of the Cups districts into the Banner Hands district. And as you look around, you no longer see the camps, save for one tent, Amor's tent.
Do you guys think we're like semi-heroes now? Like, this is what heroes do, right?
Saves the day, defeats the bad guy.
In my experience, which is quite limited, I would say we are not the ones that make that determination.
Also, is it can we really even claim it when this kind of my fault in the first place?
What did I tell you earlier about not being hard on yourself?
I'm just making an observation.
Well, I'm observing you being much too hard on yourself. Ow, everything hurts.
Also, did we ever look at the scroll?
Nope.
We did not.
We should do that before just walking into the tent and being like, "Here's the scroll," and then like it could just say on it like "lol pranked."
I
say that
prepared explosive runes today. Oh no!
Oh no! Did you say that out loud, Kanato?
Oh yeah.
Fenris will pull out the scroll and kind of look at it for a second, and then he will hand it to you.
So someone's gonna read it?
Spriggan. Oh,
Yes.
sorry.
I handed it to Kanato.
To my observation, protective sigils were destroyed via radiant energies from the sun sigils on the ceiling themselves. A 7-pointed marked star placed on unhallowed curse upon each of the walls. Mass teleportation began under the banner of something called the Hollow Sails. I have spent the evening destroying these cursed sites by using acidic dissections, as all other forms of magic and damage seem to be ineffective or resistant to once the anti-magical properties fully materialized over these sites. I cannot say if these curses will return or not, but there is no current change to our defenses, and we are vulnerable. If an additional attack wishes to be conducted by these hollow sails or others, there is still no defense. I do not yet know why only the Cups district was affected, other than perhaps being the closest in proximity to the radiant sources of energy, the sun for Cold Rock. That is it.
Well.
Spriggan.
All right, Evie, recite that whole thing.
Yeah, right
One
now.
to one, no.
Hey,
no
Dan,
mistakes.
message me.
A bet.
Look, the note taker lost track like very early on when he was talking there, so
My cat has currently got my notebook by the.
This is what it said. Shit's whack. I solved it. Use acid.
The Sparks notes would be that it appeared that they were breaking through the shunting field using radiant energy from the sun sigil itself. So the thing that creates sunlight in the roof of Cold Rock.
All right, that's all right.
They
Shit's
hacked
whack.
the sun.
And it seemed like acid was the only thing that was able to remove these sigils that you can tell was written. This note was written by Cezanno for his own research and understanding as to what he could potentially do. It seemed that he went around flying and to destroy these sigils within the sun sigil overhead to stop the teleportation, but the damage was already done in a lot of ways. It also appears that if something doesn't change, that whoever did this could do this again.
Yeah, it's repeatable. That's
he
scary.
was told that, the note says that they were under the banner of something called the Hollow Sails, which is information you obviously have. Aside from that, his only theory as to why only the Cups district was affected is that the Cups district, positionally to the sun outside of Cold Rock, is the closest to the sun. That's just his theory. Does that cover everything?
I believe
Yeah.
so.
You're standing outside of Amor's tent with this information now in the scroll.
I reach up and push against the tent flaps and go, knock, knock.
As you walk into the tent, you notice Amor seemingly speaking in a hushed tone towards something. And as the rest of you begin to walk into the tent, you notice that all of the soldiers and people who were applying aid and I don't want to say hospice, but first aid towards the people that were affected by the Cups district seem to be nowhere in sight. Only Amor's tent remains. But as you walk into Amor's tent, you notice the Warforged is kind of speaking in a hushed tone, as mentioned before. A strange creature stands on his arm as he looks towards the group. Ah, yes, please, come in. I'm just finishing this. As you walk in, anyone may give me an Arcana check if they wish, or a History, but a harder DC.
Arcana.
Totally great at both
Arkansas.
of those.
Ooh.
Oh, look at that! I'm
Huge
great at
row.
those.
I mean, I'll give religion a shot. Fuck
Ooh,
it.
Canado.
He's eating it. Whatever it is,
Four?
he said
Oh,
he was
God.
just finishing it, so he's eating whatever it was.
Both Ash, somewhat fittingly to Ash, but also Serena, you're not certain from where or how, you recognize the creature on Amor's arm as a cat-sized dragon made of purple scales known as a pseudo-dragon. You see Amor speak again in a strange arcane language for handing a small scroll into the creature's clawed hand. The creature then seems to whisper something back in that strange voice before flying into what appears to be a teleportation portal before the portal closes behind it.
Ash is gonna start to try to wave at it because it's like cute little dragon, but then it jumps through the portal, so they're just kind of like, oh.
You do notice the pseudo-dragon would have given you a strange look up and down before flying into the portal.
Wow, prude.
As you see Amor look towards the group. Apologies. It seems like you've gone through a lot, but I hope that your ventures were successful.
I will underhand toss the bottle to him. Assuming I didn't. Did Cezanno take it, actually?
Nope.
I'm gonna underhand toss the bottle to him.
Ah, is this the culprit?
Was the culprit.
Did Cezanno learn anything of what was causing or any additional effects of the attack?
I'll gesture to Fenris.
I almost died.
Fenris, the note?
Oh. I'm going to hand the note over.
He seems to take a moment to read it. Oh, that is not good at all. I shall alert Portmaster Karnesh immediately. I appreciate your tact in all of this, and as mentioned before, will assist in whatever I can to not only help your investigations, but to assist with the issue of your property. For now, I offer a small stipend for your assistance, as he seems to magically produce a small jewelry chest in front of you. It is unlocked.
Oh, beacon.
As you open it, you see 10 doubloon-sized platinum pieces.
Oh. Okay.
That's two platinum each.
Or 10 for Kanato.
We all did this.
And one for
Or
Flum.
two.
And one for
Yeah, feel free, everyone add 2 to your inventory, 2 platinum pieces.
I will
Two
do
platinum
so.
pieces.
Am I adding flumps to my inventory?
It's not even my game, and I'll kill you.
With the sun sigil beginning to make its way further on, I would recommend you get some rest. You all clearly have deserved it. And if you have need of making contact with me, all you need to do is find my office in Castle Trest.
And we can just like walk in there.
There will be people to guide you towards my office.
Okay. Never really been there.
Most people, unless they are behind on taxes, rarely go that direction.
Am I behind on taxes? Kind of. Technically, maybe. I don't know. Something like that.
Allegedly.
Local small fox has been avoiding taxes.
Local small fox. Would you call him the mysterious Mr. Fox?
Yes. All right. With that, do you want to have any more questions for Amor, or do you want to? Where would you guys like to go?
I want to collect some wood.
Whoa.
What?
I want to make some new arrows.
Oh,
You,
I was like,
you
where
are certain with your
Where are we going with this?
large stack on stack of 2 platinum that you could easily afford many
No,
arrows.
I wanted to make them.
Wood is very expensive to find
Right.
within Cold Rock, but it is
That's
possible.
it. We're going to the tree. And we
Space.
just go
Oh
straight
no!
into the tree.
It's dead
Do
anyway.
you know how tempting it was to just say, like, are there any branches on the floor?
Yeah.
I held off when Bosco
You
brought up
could
that
have
it was
collected
important.
your arrows after the battle.
I assume I do because I was bringing it up
You
before.
get- you would
but
get half your arrows back
I
if you
get
take
half
them
of them
on it,
back, which
yeah.
means I have 5.
Correct.
Which is still really
But
good.
don't you worry. There will be an opportunity to get more arrows. Do not worry.
You got to use them
But-
sparingly.
With that, as mentioned before, you've had kind of an eventful day, and it is getting relatively late. Where would you
I
guys
say
like
we
to
go back home.
Sleepy time.
It is nap. It is the time
Yeah.
for the sleep.
Except for Serena, who's a sleep paralysis demon and doesn't need rest.
Yeah, did I have
Maybe
my
they
basilisk
can-
blood this morning? From, your good old mom? Did she feed me
I
basilisk?
think that was the
basilisk
last
last
one.
week?
You
that
gave
gave
the
you.
last of it.
Yeah, that was the last
Okay.
of it.
I don't know. My coffin might reject me again.
Just think evil thoughts. I don't know.
As you walk back to the Evis estate, you see outside what appears to be a number of armored mannequins where someone would kind of make an outfit for them, making what appears to be, or you see immediately, Koro's mother attempting to garner a set of 5 outfits for seemingly each of you. They seem to be almost training outfits. And just outside from where she is in front of the Evis estate, you see in full black dragon form Koro's dad look towards the group with a smile. Good news. The Pit of Blood posted that we will be having our competition soon.
Ooh.
Well,
But first, dinner! As he sort of motions inside and you see a large feast in front of you,
instantly eyes up Ash.
much to the joy of Ash.
Yep, I was gonna say instantly looks for that reaction.
Because it's been a while, they lowered the payment or the value of the house, right? Because the house is gone.
They
How much
did.
was that?
You
What
aren't
did they get lower
certain
by?
yet.
Oh, they didn't say.
No.
Okay.
It's just a plot of land now.
But I did need to provide something within 3 weeks. How much was that? Was that 90?
I believe so, yes.
Okay.
But aside from that, as you all walk into the Evis estate, seemingly with Koro's dad ready to talk your guys' ear off and Koro's mother wanting to know all the details of what happened, you all managed to find a safe port of shelter amidst the storm and chaos of everything that has happened over the last few days. And that is not only where we're going to call the session, you all level up to level 2.
Let's go! I knew you wouldn't let me
What?
down.
Oh my god, yes, finally! Now I get to be a monk!
Sorcery points.
Does my
Yeah.
coffin reject me again tonight?
We will see next session.
Oh, okay.
Oh snap! We're level 2. Kanato, what are you doing?
And thus finally ends Kanato's no good, very bad few days.
Few days.
So you say.
There you go. I'll bug you early tomorrow.
Well, thank you, chat, for hanging around. Thank you, players, for going through the motions.
Yeah, this is a fun session.
Welcome back.
Sorry for canceling like 4 weeks in a row.
Yeah, no,
Life
thank you guys for
happens.
being here.
It happens. And you know what? We're back. We're going to keep on swinging through, and I'm happy to be back.
Hell yeah.
But aside from that, we will likely level up off stream. Hopefully, just have it done before next week, obviously.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I am already done.
Nice.
Right. Yes.
Monk things.
Monk, easy. Punch harder.
I get my key points now.
But aside from that, I think we got to find someone to raid, and I see Draco is on.
Oh, yeah, let's raid Durko.
They are.
A nerd.
Playing Grand Theft Auto?
Yeah, they were doing a Baldur's Gate stream,
What?
but one of the people
Is that right? I gotta
internet
click
went
on
out,
this. Are they
so they're playing
actually?
GTA instead. They are.
What?
They are.
The f-
The Baldur's Gate stream fell through because one of the people they're playing with.
yeah,
streamed
yeah,
out.
yeah. I don't think I've seen Durko playing GTA
And they're playing
like-
tennis in GTA. What the fuck?
in like 5 years or more.
They're playing
But-
tennis in Grand Theft Auto.
Goodbye, everyone.
Bye,
See you next
guys.
week. Goodbye.
Call Durko stingy.
Goodbye.
Do it.